Let's go to Steve Langford from the Howard 100 News team. Let's go to John Hine, and let's, of course, get to Robin, which is very, very important. Well, let's go to Steve first in the Howard 100 News.
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Is Riley Martin about to propel himself out of the Sirius orbit?
Oh, I can't believe I didn't even get to speak about this today.
What's this?
Well, Riley's last show is tonight, I believe.
No.
This is where I think Riley's going to go blow up and scream about what a cheap fuck I am, and Tim is a piece of shit, and use the N-word. I think the meltdown's going to happen tonight. It's 7 o'clock on 101.
Then I got to be there.
It's on 101 at 7 o'clock, but...
I may call in to stir the pot.
Oh, please, it's going to be...
We should all call in.
Midnight Eastern.
Midnight.
Midnight?
Midnight Eastern.
What? By the way...
Yeah, Jackie's joke hunt is at
why won't you give me a
7
promo
o'clock.
card?
There's a promo code right in front of you.
Yes.
It's probably covered by all the other papers, but I put it...
No. Where is it? Show me.
It's taped to your console.
Oh, down here. Guys, come on. I don't look...
Come on, I put it in 50 fucking places. That's
No,
where you
right
said
up,
to put it.
right up on my
Oh,
console.
bullshit. That's
Here.
up there. It's
Here's
in the
where you
way. Come on.
Where is the note? Wait a second. This isn't even the note. Show me where it is. Come here. You motherfucker. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, underneath two papers.
You said
Get out of here.
You said put it there.
You're fired. Unbelievable.
Hold on. Everywhere else I've ever put it, you're like, Gary, just put it there. I'll fucking find it. I put it all over your console. Gary, don't
buried
cover the
under
meters,
papers, Robin.
don't cover the clock, don't cover the other notes. And I said, well, where would you like it?
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Perfect
impossible,
explanation.
please.
Yeah, okay.
Sal's going to get his ass kicked. That's my favorite Baba Booey song.
I like this one, too.
This is a good one. You don't do that.
It's so funny. While we play the song, Sal's out in the hall in various Gary masks and giant bobbleheads.
You know what's so great? I know Sal's Achilles heel. He's jumping around, having fun. And did you see the way he just walked away dejected?
Yeah.
I said, it's a good thing you have that fucking mask. None of your bits are funny. And he just walks away all the time.
That deflates him.
Anyway, Steve, you were doing the news. Go ahead.
The Riley Martin story. Negotiations between the king of outer space and Tim Sabian said to be stalled in the stratosphere. And Howard 100 News has the audio tape of negotiations between these two intergalactic warriors. Stay tuned.
You have audio tape of Tim and Riley?
Absolutely, yes.
How come Tim doesn't give that to me?
Yeah.
That's top priority. You
You had the actual negotiation?
Yes.
Wow.
I gave it to you this morning.
No,
Where is it?
everybody gives you everything.
What?
Scott has it.
No one shows it to me. Gary, get in here.
Hold on.
What are you
This is the first I'm hearing about it now. Jason said he gave it to Scott this morning. And
Well, where is that fucking nincompoop Scott keeping material from me, that motherfucking bald asshole? Why do I have him in my life? Scott, get out of my life. Where is my tape? You scumbag.
Yes, I'm a scumbag.
You know, I'm not laughing, you fuck.
No, it's Jason.
Where is my tape?
Jason gave it to me and said, "Work on it when you get a chance. It's 8 minutes, and we want to cut it down." I said, "All right, I'll get to it."
When would you get to it?
Well, he said it wasn't top priority. If I was told,
Jason, so now it's you fuck.
If I was told that it was going to be needed right away, I'd do it.
No one knows that.
What a deflection seminar this
So
is.
what are you doing?
Boom.
Kid, you mean I got 50 guys back here? No one can sit and cut a piece of
I could
tape
give you
for
the
me.
whole thing
Give
right
it to
now.
Sal and Richard, not you, Scott.
Why not?
Because Sal and Richard would have had it for me in 5 minutes.
But I was told that I didn't have to get it to you right that
Jason,
second.
is that what you told me?
I got the
What time would I hear this?
The second
Tomorrow?
I got an email about this audio, I gave it to Scott. I go, here's where you get it. It's 8 minutes long. Cut it up and let Tim listen to it before you give it to Howard. That's all I said.
You guys are nuts.
I'm telling you, he said he came in. He said, work on it when you get a chance.
What time did you get the audio?
I got it this morning, like 7 o'clock.
But it's no good tomorrow. Today.
Yeah, Riley's show comes on tonight.
I understand that.
Why was I not CC'd on this email?
I'm sorry. I thought Scott knew.
There's so many motherfuckers working for me.
But wasn't there a procedure? Doesn't all that stuff? Isn't it all supposed to go through Gary?
I'll go through Gary. I forget. I'm sorry.
Why don't you contact Gary with this?
I made a mistake. I should have told.
Why are your people not contacting you? Honestly, what is your fucking problem? Get your fucking guys in there and fire some of these motherfuckers if they don't talk to you. That'll teach them. You better get tough, motherfucker. I mean it.
I didn't even know what to say.
I tell you what, nobody respects you.
A guy who is a hard worker tried to take the initiative, gave it to Scott. Scott sat.
No, the initiative is to give it to you. You're the producer. But
okay,
that's like on Saturday Night Live, they skip Lorne Michaels and they just approve a sketch without him. It don't happen.
None of it can get on the air without you.
You're keeping too many people around. You're fucking me by not being tough.
I'm fucking you.
You fucked me. You fucked me. And my listeners who pay money to hear this show.
I'm sorry that you're fucked.
Wow. Why don't your guys come to you when they have a piece of tape? What are you busy with?
I will launch a fucking investigation.
No, you won't.
With the fucking Warren report.
Yeah, it's real funny, Gary. Warren report.
It's not funny. It's like, you're...
I'm a what? What am I? You mean I care about my work?
Oh,
it's okay. Riley Martin, who cares? Okay, that's what I'll say, Gary. Just like you.
How, it's my fault. I should have told Gary I got the audio.
Why don't you tell Gary?
I'm sorry. I didn't think of it. I got the audio. I gave it to Scott. I thought it was being taken care of by Scott. I'm sorry for not...
Scott doesn't take care of
it. You're right.
Scott doesn't do it unless he's forced to do it.
No, I'm not forced.
I apologize. I'm sorry for...
Go to Gary.
Absolutely.
And Gary will assign it to the person who can get it done quickest.
Absolutely.
Now, quick and Scott don't go in the same sentence.
Oh, stop it.
What? Stop it! I tell you, I can't take it around here anymore. I have 57 fucking guys. Well, it's not fair of me to blame Scott. It's not his fault.
No, it's supposed that there's an order out there.
That's right. If Scott knew he had to have it, he would have had it.
Yeah.
I apologize, Scott. But Jason, what's with you not going to Gary? Where's Scott? Come here. I want an apology. I'm out of my mind from this. You see, I hate this.
No, I understand.
You're making my life miserable now.
I gave it to the guy.
Go to Gary. That's what I got that fucker here for.
Okay, I'll give everything to Gary.
Think I got him here for his looks?
I gave Scott the audio at 7 a.m. this morning. I didn't know it was going to be a thing.
But it's never going to come out of there if
Scott
doesn't know that.
You're right. I'm sorry for trusting Scott. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to me.
Don't trust Scott. No, I'm apologizing to you. This is not your fault.
I mean, I even had it on my computer. I was just trying to get to it for the morning.
I'm not mad at you.
It's just... It should have been done. We're all to blame.
No, you are not to blame. I said you're not to blame.
Okay, fine.
Accept it.
Thank you.
Jason's got to go to Gary.
He's right. I skipped a step. I apologize.
Don't skip steps around here.
I'm sorry. I won't. Jesus.
Riley Martin negotiation tape, and Steve Langford has it.
If I wasn't standing here, you'd have it already.
All right, thank you. Thank you for that. I mean, come on. We got good material. We die for material like that.
We'll play it at noon.
I think you guys are dieting too much. Your brains are getting cooked. What do you think of that, John Hine? I mean, really, what do you think of this?
I think
isn't that a major piece of tape?
Of course, Riley
negotiating.
I think Jason tried to get it done and bypassed Gary for whatever reason to do it, and it didn't happen. But I can see why he'd be so frustrated. I
am frustrated. Am I overreacting? I know I'm going to get 20 emails. You're a fucking scumbag. You yell at your staff. But what am I supposed to do? Robin, am I wrong?
Well, unfortunately, it seems that if every once in a while you don't do that, what happened here happens more often because they forget the order. You've set up this system so that things reach you in a timely fashion, and Scott knows the priority of tapes and other work he has to do. But if they're going to jump the gun and just go and give Scott tape, he doesn't know what to do with it. And the only way that seems to stay on track is there's a little tweaking session like this.
And, you know, if Gary comes to me and says, I got tape of Riley Martin negotiating with Tim, I know the audience.
Yeah, Gary can't come to you. He doesn't even know it's there.
Now, here it is, 10 o'clock, and I'm hearing about it for the first fucking time. From Steve Langford. Steve Langford, I'm hearing from.
Even you should be yelling at him. Why didn't he tell you sooner?
Why didn't he promote that
He would
earlier?
promote the news all day.
God damn. And that Gary boy, he sits back there.
Gary thinks he has a working system. He didn't.
Hey, Robin, every system you have never breaks down.
No, I'm defending defending you. You're
Gary,
not understanding what I'm saying. I'm defending
you.
you.
break down every day. Yesterday it was the diet thing. You act like it was the first time we ever did it.
You know what? It's, again, I'm not going to...
Gotta get on your game. Get on your game. Get on your game, Gary. Get on your game.
Your people are not communicating back there. You should be screaming like that. Oh, my God.
I'm watching Sal dancing.
I'm out of breath.
Robin, can I do the news?
No. Let me ask you something. Can you yell at the people out there like Howard yells?
No, he can't.
That's what the problem is.
Will and Jason,
I can't yell at the people like that if he doesn't have a microphone. Give me a microphone and I'll yell at them.
Good. Yell at him, Dave. You got a microphone right now.
You got a microphone, yell.
Let's hear it.
Listen, you fucking assholes. Don't fucking make me look like shit.
Right. That sounded real good. Sounds like you're real pissed. Yeah, you know what it is, though, too? It's my fault because, like, even with Gary, every day, you know, do what you want, laissez-faire, and everyone just takes advantage of my... I'm a nice guy. That's my problem. I am a nice guy.
You're not.
No, I am. Unfortunately, I am, Gary.
If you think that
let me tell you something. If somebody was going past 𝗫𝗁, it wouldn't be here. But
you no one's ever fucked up on 𝗫𝗁 show ever.
I don't know.
That makes one mistake,
I tell you what,
fired.
Nothing gets on the air except for 𝗫𝗁's knowing about it.
I'm sure that everyone that makes any sort of mistake is
you know what,
fired.
Gary? I'm not going to argue with you. You're right. I'm wrong. What do I know?
I'm not saying that I'm right.
You did a great job. Thank you.
You must be perfect.
Why don't you sit down with Jason and Will instead of talking to me and figure out how you guys...
I will, but I don't want to interrupt the show, Howard, because then if I go talk to them, you'll be pissed I'm not paying attention here.
All right, thanks. Thanks.
You'll always find something.
All right, thanks, Gary. Sorry,
Please,
I must be wrong. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help. Yeah, go find the tape. All right, Steve, what other tapes do you have that I don't know about?
Well, so if you don't hear that tape here in the next hour, stay tuned to Howard 100 News all day long as we hear...
You won't hear it in the next hour. At some point, I got to end this show. It's already 10 o'clock. What, am I sit here all fucking day and do shows?
Well,
it's
he's
4
talking
hours.
about the news. You won't be here to hear it.
Oh.
Steve, don't start suggesting when we finish the show now. That's your fault. Now go ahead.
We will hear Riley Martin go at it with 𝗵𝘄𝗿𝗍. Riley reportedly seeking $20,000 a show, $10,000 for his co-host.
Oh, would I love to hear that? But I mean, this is unreal to me. I'm going home. I can't take it. My head's going to explode. I fucking hate this.
Early lunch.
57 people here. Oh, well, we got to hire another person. How many people am I going to hire? Just get a piece of goddamn tape on the air. Remarkable. Yes?
Is tonight the end of the Riley Martin Show, midnight Eastern, Howard 101.
What, you got the tape now, Gary, so I can go to 3 or 4 o'clock? What do you think I am, Robo DJ?
Would you rather not have it? I know we didn't have it, so we got past that. You yelled at me for that.
Would I rather not have it? No, because you know I'm going to listen to it. And I'm going to do. I don't want to disappoint my audience. Of course, I got to have it now, but I'll go till 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
It's not ready.
It's all right with you.
Then it's not ready.
Get the fuck out of here. What the hell's wrong with you? Don't play games with me, pal.
If you want it, it's there. If you don't want it, then don't fucking
Good. Well, then put it up so I can be here till 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's up.
Maniac.
It's up.
Good.
Fine.
Motherfucker. Yeah, but I'm a dog. I'll see
you
you
want to know
all
where
day.
the fuck it is or not? That's all I want to know. You already browbeat the shit out of me, so do you want to
Get
know
out
where
of
it
here.
is?
I don't want to know anything
Okay,
from you.
then
Don't tell me anything. Just go meet with Jason and we'll figure out how you're going to get this shit on the air during my time slot. I like he's angry at me for wanting to get things done right. That's the reverse psychology. These guys going to yell at me because I want it done right. Because I wanted it at 6 a.m., not at 10:10.
You're yelling at me for giving it to you now.
That's not why I'm yelling at you, Gary.
What can I possibly do besides fucking
do
die?
your job.
Besides die.
Do your job. Do your job. Do your job.
That, now what?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know what you can do.
How am I supposed to know?
Don't yell at me, fuckface. You're the one who screwed it up.
I'm saying if you don't know what I'm supposed to do, I'm trying to give it to you now, and you're just, no matter what I do, if
That's
I
right.
breathe,
It's
you're going to yell at me.
done. Thank you. Damage done. Am I asking too much? Am I, Robin? You're the voice of reason.
It's a very simple thing, and quite frankly, it's true. Nothing gets on the air without going through Gary.
Yeah.
They
how many
forget the
times?
system.
It's like no one can retain that information. Can't retain it. I'm going to write a big sign.
Retain what? That I didn't know there was a piece of paper?
No,
people
your
don't
staff
go through
is
you.
not following the rules.
How many times are we going to work on it? How many times before we throw our hands up in the air and say, you can't run your staff? Thank you.
There should be a big sign in there. Everything goes through Gary.
That's it. Artie, am I crazy? Wake up.
Well, listen, obviously there's people in the back who don't operate at the same intellect level that we do.
Here you go. Here you go.
Here's the tape now, boss. It's 11 past 10 o'clock.
I'll do
Why don't you
anything.
start doing it now?
I'll do anything to get out of here by a quarter. Huh?
You could be here till 5 p.m. Do a show all day, and we'll get to everything.
Realize, of course, that you spent more time bitching about it than actually playing.
Don't tell me what I'm doing wrong now. Worry about what you're doing wrong. I'll figure out my fucking situation.
Now, for people who we were talking about this a couple of weeks ago, this is what the Thursday meeting used to be like for 2 hours.
It's not true. I wouldn't talk this much at all.
Did I overreact? Yeah. Am I overreacting? I mean, I don't know. You see, this show matters to me so much. A tape like that, to me, sounds funny. And there's an ebb and flow to this show. I plan it out in the sense that I go, okay, I got 5 cool things here to do. And within the 4 hours, and then usually the last hour, Robin wraps things up. So I'd like to, at some reasonable time, say, hey, look what I got, make a big deal about it. You understand? In other words, I know in the grand scheme of life, it's not important to people. I take this show seriously, and I've got 50 guys back there.
But it won't nearly be as pertinent if Riley's gone after tonight.
Yeah, tonight, and then I could have promoted his show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big deal that we have that tape. And Tim does his job, gets the tape, gives it to Jason, and then it's almost like, well, what else am I missing, too? Like, can I trust these guys? Like, we have mail come in every day, and they're supposed to go through it and look for CDs that listeners sent in and stuff. And I tremble at the thought of what is missed because I take this job so seriously. That's why I'm successful at it. And when people don't have the same intensity as me, it panics me. It absolutely
panics me. This is exactly what those meetings were like. This was exactly.
I'm glad. So my meetings are useless, is what you're saying, because nothing's changed.
It's important.
Tell me what I should say to you, Gary.
Everybody.
What should I?
Like Richard was just saying, like you sit and you think about whether the mail's been gone through, and it is being gone through every day. Yet you ignore the mail, stuff from the mail page. But it's fine. It's there for you when you want it.
It's not. No, I need it when I need it. We know it's there. But what isn't there is what bothers me. I wonder what else am I missing? Like, when would I have learned about the Riley Martin phone call? 2 days from now? Maybe never. Maybe it would have gotten buried in that sea of work that Scott has back there. Who knows, Gary? Who knows?
I have an issue on that, too. I think you're letting I think that Jason absolutely should have brought it to me, no doubt. I think you're letting Scott off the hook a little bit.
Well, good. Why don't I just alienate everyone?
No, I don't think there's a sea of work. I think there's a lot of work that we've taken away from him.
The work is supposed to go.
And also, a lot of times when part of
how do I get him out of my head? I can't turn off his mic.
Hold on a second.
I don't know how to do it.
Part of the safety net for the system is when somebody gives Scott something, he'll call me and he'll say,
all right,
Gary, what's the priority?
Here's the safety net. Here's the safety net. Take the safety net and stick it around me and lock me up at a funny farm. Like a butterfly net. If that's what the safety net looks like, take it and put me in there and throw me in a mental institution. Thank you. Safety net. Just bring all this shit to Gary, and Gary knows about it, and he tells me. Such a simple system. I don't know. How much more, how easy can it be?
Because of all of these kinds of things, that's why the system of Bring Everything to Gary was created.
Yeah. Unreal. I'm exhausted. I'm drained. I rely on Gary to run this. I see he's typing on his computer. Who knows what he's typing? He's
I'm trying to book a fucking guess.
I must remember.
You're not going to start that. You should get a big chalkboard. Take this up to the chalk.
Right. What is he typing?
500 times.
Dear 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄, if you must know.
Typing away.
Why don't we just take another minute? This is the part where you talk about what a fucking moron I am.
I didn't say you're a moron.
That I never learned how to type.
I'm watching you peck away there. Dear Tommy. Where's the M? Pecking away one. Take a typing lesson.
With that one finger?
One finger. Get that one finger. It's the same finger he smells when he's sitting talking to me.
That finger's very busy. It's typing.
Oh, it's so busy.
It's smelling.
Picking. Look at Sal. Sal's typing. His monkey costume on. Pecking away one finger at a time. All right. Thank you. like if you found out your accountant misplaced 20 grand, then you'd say, well, gee, I wonder what else he misplaced. You know what I mean?
No, this is more like the IRS comes knocking at your door, and they say, you know, Mr. Stern, we are charging you with tax fraud because you didn't pay.
Right.
And then you find out your accountant forgot.
Right. Well, it's his fault. Fault is it? I'm drained.
And when he says you're letting Scott off the hook, that means he doesn't want to yell at Scott.
Right.
I believe I have no problem with that, Robin.
Okay.
It's not Scott's
then yell
fault.
at Scott.
It's not Scott's
But if
fault.
Gary has an issue there, then he should take care of it. He shouldn't give it back to you.
Yeah. Oh no, he wants me to go yell at Scott now.
I'm not looking for you to yell at Scott. You know what? I'm not going to fuck this.
Good. That's the best thing you said today. Somehow it's my fault. I was in good shape today. Did the best I could.
Can we do the Riley Martin tape in the news? That could be news.
All right, whatever. You're in charge of that.
I will work around it.
All right.
So tonight is Riley Martin's quote-unquote last show, unless there has been a change in the negotiations, Howard.
Great, yeah.
I think we may have a tape of some of the goings-on.
I don't have it.
You don't?
No.
I hope you're happy.
I do have it, but I'd have to tell you where it is if you want.
Tell Robin. Don't tell me.
Robin, Robin, this is what you need to know. It's our Gary preview page, bottom right-hand corner in pink, and I listened to the first 4 minutes of it, and it was so good, and I wanted to get in so quickly. Get that fucking thing off me. And then I didn't listen to the last 4 minutes, but I wanted to get in it quickly, and I assumed that it was going to continue to be good.
All right.
It was so good. Fuck.
On the Gary preview page 2 in the lower...
I got it.
Preview page 1, I'm sorry.
as quick as a whip.
Hey, I wanted to pick up where we left off, and if we could kind of continue the conversation about going forward with you doing the show. And I know that you're at 5 million and I'm at 300, so there's a bit of a gap in.
Yeah, well, hey Tim, come on, man. Let's don't get into the juxtaposition of jousting with one another. Start giving me a reasonable number frame based upon my import to you. And we can deal. Please don't carry me through this again.
Okay. Well,
look, there's no skin off your people's nose to do something decent.
The max I can afford is $400 a show.
Bullshit.
That's
bullshit.
It. I'm telling you, that's max I can do.
Bullshit.
Well, then if
you give okay. Stern, who is my hero.
Mine too.
Makes $18,000 a minute. So.
How do you know that?
I can calculate things in my fucking head, fool. Be so kind. I have to take $400 and roll it, like up in you do a money roll and stick it in your ass.
Riley, do you realize that that's $6.66 a minute?
That's
motherfucker, I can't even live in Jersey at $400 a week. I am not just a man. I am a phenomenon. A cornucopia, a dictionary, a time, space, knowledge, and revelation to the extent as to where the truck driver as well as the physicist can understand what I'm saying. Now, if you don't want to pay me, son, and let me die poor, then get that girl that fucks horses or something to do your next show.
So you're saying then that you don't want to do the show anymore?
I'm not going to do the show for chump change, no.
Okay. Well, we're going to miss you, Riley.
I'm going to miss you, too.
All right, so if you have a change of heart, please feel...
No, I have no change of heart for no $400. Forget that. That's dead.
Okay.
If you have a change of heart, you call me.
Okay.
Tonight or tomorrow night is your last show, son.
Okay.
All right?
I'll look forward to it, Riley.
Okay, take care.
All right, see you
Bye.
too. Bye.
Riley's got a good idea. If that girl that fucks horses is available,
Yeah,
give her
she
20
can have
grand
an
a show.
hour.
I'll give her 20 grand a show. Remember that tape, The Chick Who Fucks Horses? Haven't played that in a while.
I know. He remembers that.
Yep. She's got an act. Well, we'll tune in tonight at midnight, Riley's final show, so he says. I don't believe it. I believe Riley will be back.
Usually Riley needs a cooling off period.
Right.
He's that kind of negotiator.
Well, what are the odds of Riley coming back? Artie, will Riley be back?
Yes. I'll give it 8 to 5.
All right. Fred?
70% chance says he'll be back.
70%?
70%.
I would put it
I
up
think
to...
he'll take a hiatus of maybe 3 weeks.
I would put it up to 85.
Ooh.
I'd put it up to 90, and 3 weeks sounds about right. That's what I say. But I could be wrong.
Once nobody starts, coming up for those stickers or whatever he designs anymore.
Well, the whole point is if he can take it somewhere else for more money, he should.
Hello, CNN.
We give Scott something. He thought he'd do it. I thought he'd think, no, it was an awesome piece of tape to work on. Right. But he needs Gary to kick him in the ass. That's all. So I should have gone to Gary. I should have let Gary know about it much earlier. I didn't think about it. And, now I'm getting fucked for it.
Jason Kaplan seems to think that you're at fault and that you should have known that this should be done in a timely manner.
Well, I know is he came in here and he said, here, you get the audio. Here's the phone call. And I said, when do you need it? He said, just listen to it. Cut it down. And when you get some time, then I'll listen to it and we'll see what we got.
But he conveyed no sense of urgency, Scott.
No. Not that, if he would have. If he would have said, we want it for today's show, it'd be good for Howard to get it. I would have done. I started working on it and then I got interrupted by other things, and then I was getting back to it. When Howard had just called for it.
There was no trust left here. Everything will go through Gary.
So from now on, that's it?
Everything's going through Gary. At the very least, if something goes wrong, then I'll yell at Gary, not me. If for that reason only, I will put everything through Gary.
Listen, it all leads to me. I run the show, so absolutely can't start blaming underlings for shit.
Well, Jason's stance seemed to be that Scott needs to have a sense of urgency. He needs to understand that something
He does and he doesn't. I wish that Scott would have said to me, sometimes he gets stuff, and what he would do in the past would call me and say, hey, I got all this stuff, prioritize it for me. But we're supposed to give it to him and prioritize it for him first. Throwing out, the parameters of what people's jobs are.
Right.
Yeah, Scott probably should have looked at that and go, wow, this is pretty important. But I don't know what else Scott had on his plate. I don't know what else he was doing. Maybe he had something that was more important. But I wish he would have said to me, hey, Gary, Jason gave me this. Generally, he would say to me, hey, Gary, Jason gave me this Tim Riley call. And I would be like, oh, let me come in and listen to it.
But he didn't, and then it falls right on your lap.
Right.
And then the entire, Howard's hammering on you. It turns into a whole, I need to start cracking the whip. This laissez-faire attitude doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, that's the part that bums me out because it's not a laissez-faire attitude. And then he went into that whole rap about how he doesn't know what else isn't getting done out here. And he's not out here. He doesn't see the operation. So when one thing goes wrong, to suggest that the whole operation's a shit operation, it bums us out. Because it's not. So we do an unscripted, unrehearsed show, and considering that, I think we do a very good job. All of us. Howard, Robin, and the guys in the back office.
Speaking of the guys in the back office, when all this is going down, Sal, as always, is just ready to hammer on you. He's ready to just kick you when you're down. At this point, are you just so used to it that it doesn't faze you, or is there still that little part of you that's like, fuck you, man?
You know what? He's struggling because he's been writing bits and Howard has been playing them and he hasn't been that funny. He hasn't really written a funny bit since December, so he's got to fall back on what made him famous. I guess it's like, when a one-hit wonder has to play that same stupid fucking song over and over again, that's what Sal does. So God bless him. At least he's got a hit song.
I don't know what Vol's problem is. I went out, I told Scott to get that audio together, and he didn't do it. And Vol yells at me. What am I supposed to do? It's not like I'm a producer of a show for 20 years. I don't know what to do. I'm just a dumb, stupid monkey running around talking about Hall & Oates and John Mellencamp and doing stupid rapper shows. And I talk too much, too. So I don't know what Vol's problem is. I gotta go back to typing now. Take care. Goodbye. Dear Mary, please have my bananas ready for me when I get home. I'll say goodbye. I got work to do.
All right, let me, Robin, thank you very much. Everybody, thank you. I'm sorry I had a meltdown on the air. I take the show I apologize to Gary, Will, and Jason for my outrageous behavior.
I think it was justified.
Oh, well, in that case.
He takes his apology back.
I don't like to make things personal, but I do when I have my meltdowns. I can't control them. I'm like Phil Ramone. I'm like Phil Ramone without the gun.
I think more like Naomi Campbell.
I'm more like Naomi Campbell. I just couldn't find my diamond-studded cell phone. I just care about the show, so please don't send me emails saying what a skunk I am.
Too late.
Too late?
It's already started?
It's already coming in? What did it say?
You know, they're basic.
Read me it.
I mean, there's some that are, like, complimentary and on your side, and then there's others that are not. Okay, here's a preview.
Oh, no. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of me.
Howard, you've been such a happy, contented, funny guy since coming over to Sirius, but since you got engaged, you turned back. Okay.
I am under some stress.
Starting to sound like a bitter old man. Howard is totally wrong. Mistakes happen. It's okay. He doesn't have to blame Gary and yell at him for every little thing that doesn't go right.
He's right. He's right.
Gary does a great job, and Howard should kiss his feet every day.
All right.
Howard, lay the fuck off of Gary. He has covered your seagull ass more times than you know. It's your fucking problem if your people don't know what to do with good tape.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, well.
He's having a
I have to stay late. Shut the fuck up. So you have to stay extra to listen to Riley's 10 negotiation
we could have built
tape.
the whole show
This is the email.
it.
It's not me.
I feel it's you.
Dude, you're only on the air 4 days a week. A little overtime once in a while won't hurt
He's
you.
missing the point. There's a flow to the show, you know?
Howard, the last few days seems like he's been on the rag or something. This must be what it's like after you get engaged. Poor guy, he's feeling the pressure. Ha, 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 ha.
Well, let me just say.
You know, you really need to apologize to more than anybody. Will.
Why Will?
Because Will got pulled into this whole thing. He didn't even do anything.
That's true. Will has nothing to do
Will
with
goes,
it.
how the hell did I get stuck
Well, I
in
feel
this?
like Will and Jason are Siamese twins. Because Jason talks to Will.
Right. And used to live with him.
Right. Will, I apologize to you for sucking you into this. You had nothing to do with it. Jason, Gary, I am over the top, clearly. I have reactions that are just like as if you murdered me, as if you put a knife in my heart.
We all care about the show. We do.
I know you do.
Can I just
Jason, do you know that? I don't want you going on more antidepressants, you fat fuck.
Yeah, he's
I'm
trying to lose weight.
They haven't raised my dosage. No,
I'm gonna go.
I understand your anger, and I apologize too for messing up.
All right,
And
look, there was
we'll
a
move
mess
forward.
up, but my reaction was over the top. I apologize.
Can I just get 10 seconds?
Yeah.
The only thing...
as a favor to the audience, I will edit that out of the show, my tantrum.
No, don't do that. The only thing that bothers me is that we do work really hard and we do care about the show. And when a mistake like this happens, it's not indicative of how... Like, you don't see the office run, so you think that's how the office runs all the time.
No, and I don't know how to express my disappointment.
But I promise you, it's not how the office runs.
All right. Thank you. All right. There we go. See you, Artie.
Look, there's an ebb and a flow, and it was disturbed.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding.
I'm with you, man. If I knew how to email, they'd all be on your side.
Thank you. I know Robin likes when I crack the whip.
I just got.
Oh, stop it. I get uncomfortable, too.
You even shut up during it.
My biggest question right now is...
you guys just let me go. I think it turns Robin on. She goes, oh, he's so powerful. By the way, the meltdown will be on Howard TV tomorrow night. Great. Was I wearing my shades during it? Thank you.
Well, unless unfortunately, it seems that if every once in a while you don't do that, what happened here happens more often because they forget the order. You've set up this system so that things reach you in a timely fashion, and Scott knows the priority of tapes and other work he has to do. But if they're going to jump the gun and just go and give Scott tape, he doesn't know what to do with it. And the only way that seems to stay on track is there's a little tweaking session like this.
And, you know, if Gary comes to me and says, I got tape of Riley Martin negotiating with Tim, I know the audience is
Gary
gonna go,
can't come to you. He doesn't even know it's there.
Now here it is, 10 o'clock, and I'm hearing about it for the first fucking time. From Steve Langford. Steve Langford, I'm hearing from.
Even you should be yelling at him. Why didn't he tell you so?
Why didn't he promote
You
that
could
earlier?
promote the news all day.
God damn. And that Gary boy, he sits back there.
Gary thinks he has a working system. He didn't.
Hey, Robin, every system you have never breaks down.
No, I'm defending you. You're
Gary,
not understanding what I'm saying. I'm defending you.
You break down every day. Yesterday it was the diet thing. You acted like it was the first time we ever did it.
You know what? It's again. I'm not gonna.
Gotta get on your game. Get on your game. Get on your game, Gary. Get on your game.
Your people are not communicating back there. You should be screaming like that. Oh, my God.
I'm watching Sal dancing.
I'm out of breath.
Robin, can I do the news?
No. Let me ask you something. Can you yell at the people out there like Howard yells?
No, he can't.
That's what the problem is.
Will and Jason,
I can't yell at the people like that if he doesn't have a microphone. Give me a microphone and I'll yell at him.
Good. Yell at him, Dave. You got a microphone right now.
You got a microphone, yell.
Let's hear it.
Listen, you fucking assholes. Don't fucking make me look like shit.
No, Scott doesn't take care of it.
You're right.
Scott doesn't do it unless he's forced to do it.
No, I'm not forced.
I apologize. I am sorry for...
Go to Gary,
Absolutely.
and Gary will assign it to the person who can get it done quickest.
Absolutely.
Now, Quick and Scott don't go in the same sentence.
Oh, stop it.
What? Stop it! I tell you, I can't take it around here anymore. I got 57 fucking guys. No, it's not fair of me to blame Scott. It's not his fault.
No, it's supposed that there's an order out there.
That's right. If Scott knew he had to have it, he would have had it.
Yeah.
I apologize, Scott. But Jason, what's with you not going to Gary? Where's Scott? Come here. I have an apology. I'm out of my mind from this. You see, I hate this.
No, I understand.
You're making my life miserable now.
I gave it to the guy.
Go to Gary. That's what I got that fucker here for.
Okay, I'll give everything to Gary.
Think I got him here for his looks?
I gave Scott the audio at 7 a.m. this morning. I didn't know it was going to be a thing.
But it's never going to come out of there if
You're
Scott
right.
doesn't know that.
You're right. I'm sorry for trusting Scott. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize
Don't
to me.
trust
I mean,
Scott.
you know,
No, I'm apologizing to you. This is not your fault.
I mean, I even had it on my computer. I was just trying to get to it for the morning.
I'm not mad at you.
It's just, it should have been done. We're all to blame.
No, you are not to blame. I said you're not to blame.
Okay, fine.
Accept it.
Thank you.
Jason's got to go to Gary.
He's right. I skipped a step. I apologize.
Don't skip steps around here.
I'm sorry. I won't. Jesus.
Riley Martin negotiation tape, and Steve Langford has it, man.
If I wasn't standing here, you'd have it already.
All right, thank you. Thank you for that. I mean, come on. We got good we die for material like that.
We'll play it at noon.
I think you guys are dieting too much. Your brains are getting cooked. What do you think of that, John Hine? I mean, really, what do you think of this?
I think
isn't that a major piece of tape?
Of course, Riley
negotiating.
I think Jason tried to get it done and bypassed Gary for whatever reason to do it, and it didn't happen. But I can see why he'd be so frustrated.
I am frustrated. Am I overreacting? I know I'm going to get 20 emails. You're a fucking scumbag. You yell at your staff. But what am I supposed to do? Robert, am I wrong?
I like this one too.
This is a good one. You did not do that.
It's so funny. While we play those songs, Sal's out in the hall in various Gary masks and giant bobbleheads.
It's so great. I know Sal's Achilles heel. He's jumping around, having fun. And did you see the way he just walked away dejected?
Yeah.
I said, it's a good thing you have that fucking mask. None of your bits are funny. Then he just walks away all the time.
That deflates him.
Anyway, Steve, you were doing the news. Go ahead.
The Riley Martin story. Negotiations between the king of outer space and 𝗦𝘵𝗄𝗿 said to be stalled in the stratosphere. And Howard 100 News has the audio tape of negotiations between these two intergalactic warriors.
Stay
tuned.
You have audio tape of Tim and Riley?
Absolutely, yes.
How come Tim doesn't give that to me? That's top priority.
You have the actual negotiation?
Yes.
Wow.
I gave it to you this morning.
No,
Where is it?
everybody gives you everything.
What?
Scott has it.
No one shows it to me. Gary, get in here.
Hold on.
What are you
This is the first I'm hearing about it now. Jason said he gave it to Scott this morning.
But where is that fucking nincompoop Scott keeping material from me, that motherfucking bald asshole? Why do I have him in my life? Scott, get out of my life. Where is my tape? You scumbag.
Yes, I'm a scumbag.
You know, I'm not laughing, you fuck.
No, it's Jason. Jason gave it to me and said, "Work on it when you get a chance. It's 8 minutes, and we want to cut it down." I said, "All right, I'll get to it."
When would you get to it?
Well, he said it wasn't top priority. If I was told,
Jason, so now it's you fuck.
If I was told that it was going to be needed right away, I'd do it.
No one knows it.
What a deflection seminar this is.
So what are you doing? Boom. Kid, you mean I got 50 guys back there. No one could sit and cut a piece of tape.
I could give you the whole thing
right now. Give it to
now.
Sal and Richard, not you, Scott.
Why not?
Because Sal and Richard would have had it for me in 5 minutes.
But I was told that I didn't have to get it to you right that
Jason,
second.
is that what you told him?
I got the
what time would I hear this?
The second I got an email about this audio, I gave it to Scott. I go, here's where you get it. It's 8 minutes long. Cut it up and let Tim listen to it before you give it to Howard. That's all I said.
You guys are nuts.
I'm telling you, he said he came in. He said, work on it when you get a chance.
What time did you get the audio?
I got it this morning, like 7 o'clock.
But it's no good tomorrow. Today.
Yeah, Riley's show comes on tonight.
I understand that.
Why was I not CC'd on this email?
I'm sorry. I thought Scott knew
There's
it.
so many motherfuckers working for me.
But wasn't there a procedure? Doesn't all that stuff? Isn't it all supposed to go through Gary?
I'll go through Gary. I forget. I'm sorry.
Why don't you contact Gary with this?
I made a mistake. I should have told.
Gary, why are your
told
people not contacting you? Honestly, what is your fucking problem? Get your fucking guys in there and fire some of these motherfuckers if they don't talk to you. That'll teach them. You better get tough, motherfucker. I mean it.
I didn't even know what to say.
I tell you what, nobody respects you.
A guy who is a hard worker tried to take the initiative, gave it to Scott. Scott sat.
No, the initiative is to give it to you. You're the producer.
Okay,
that's like on Saturday Night Live, they skip Lorne Michaels and they just approve a sketch without him. It don't happen.
None of it can get on the air without you.
You're keeping too many people around. You're fucking me by not being tough.
I'm fucking you by...
You fucked me. You fucked me. And my listeners who pay money to hear this show.
I'm sorry that you're fucked.
Wow. Why don't your guys come to you when they have a piece of tape? What are you busy with?
I will launch a fucking investigation.
No, you won't.
With the fucking Warren report.
Yeah, it's real funny, Gary. Warren
it's
report.
It's not funny. It's like, you're...
I'm a what? What am I? You mean I care about my work?
Oh,
it's okay. Riley Martin, who cares? Okay, that's what I'll say, Gary. Just like you.
Howard, it's my fault. I should have told Gary I got the audio.
Why don't you tell Gary?
I'm sorry. I didn't think of it. I got the audio. I gave it to Scott. I thought it was being taken care of by Scott. I'm sorry.
Let's go to Steve Langford from the Howard 100 News team. Let's go to John Hein, and let's, of course, get to Robin, which is very, very important. Let's go to Steve first from the Howard 100 News.
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Is Riley Martin about to propel himself out of the Sirius orbit?
Oh, I can't believe I didn't even get to speak about this today.
What's this?
Well, Riley's last show is tonight, I believe.
No.
This is where I think Riley's going to go blow up and scream about what a cheap fuck I am, and Tim is a piece of shit, and use the N-word. I think the meltdown's going to happen tonight. It's 7 o'clock on 101.
Then I got to be there.
It's on 101 at 7 o'clock, but...
I may call in to stir the pot.
Oh, please, it's going to be...
We should all call in.
Midnight Eastern.
Midnight.
Midnight?
Midnight Eastern.
What? By the way...
Yeah, Jackie's joke hunt is it.
Why won't you give me a promo card?
There's a promo card right in front of you. Yes. It's probably covered by all the other papers, but I put it...
No. Where is it? Show me.
It's taped to your console.
Oh, down here. Guys, come on. I don't look...
Come on, I put it in 50 fucking places.
No, right up on my console. Here.
Here's the way. Come on.
Where is the note? Wait a second. This isn't even the note. Show me where it is. Come here. You motherfucker. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, underneath two papers.
You said,
get out of here.
You said put it there.
You're fired. Unbelievable.
Hold on. Everywhere else I've ever put it, you're like, Gary, just put it there. I'll fucking find it. I put it all over your console. Gary, don't cover the meters, don't cover the clock, don't cover the other notes. And I said, well, where would you like it?
Thank you. Thank you. Perfect explanation.
Please.
Yeah, okay.
Sal's going to get his ass kicked.
That's my favorite Baba Boo.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John Hein and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about how I was given $5,000 or whatever to take Ashley Dupree out on a date or do something to impress her. And, everyone was giving me ideas and whatnot. And I still have no idea what I'm going to do. So, not to ruin the ending, but there you go. You can watch.
We'll go to Guido in Cleveland. You're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, how you doing, guys? You guys are great.
What's going on, Guido?
I just got a question. Why do you guys pick on JD so much? It's obviously that Ashley doesn't want to have anything to do with the poor kid, and you guys just egg him on so bad.
Well, first of all, I don't think we're picking on him, and I think that if you listen to the show, we're busting his balls, but I think almost anybody could see it's done out of love. Like, we really like the guy. I don't know. Listen, last Thursday, 5 days ago, she went out with him, so I don't know that it's completely out of the question. I've seen guys wear chicks down.
Do you think JD has that, though? Does he have that persistence? Can he wear down Ashley?
I don't know, but I've seen guys wear down hot chicks. You know who's got one of the all-time great stories? Al Roker. When he was dating his wife, he wasn't dating her. He became her friend, the F word.
Yes.
And she had boyfriends, and he would do weird shit. Like, he would go to her apartment and stock it with food and, like, clean her apartment. He just sort of hung around, man, until he won.
All right, so JD's got this $5,000 to play with.
Right.
He has absolutely no idea what to do. What do you think he should do?
That's a tough call because she travels. She appears to travel around the world a lot. So taking her to Paris may not be that big a deal. I mean, I think that a little research needs to be done to figure out what it is that she likes.
Well, he's gotten to know her as a quote-unquote friend.
I know, but he doesn't know a thing about her.
Well, I think he does. I think he knows a couple of things.
I said to him, "What does she like?" He goes, "I have no idea. I did most of the talking the first time." Like in other words, if he figured out that she likes, she loves Lady Gaga, maybe front row seats to a Lady Gaga show or something. I don't know. I'm just saying I don't even know how you start off when you don't know anything about the person.
Well, apparently she's been wined and dined in the past, and she's sort of lived a somewhat glamorous.
Okay, so maybe you have to take a different tack then.
Exactly. I think you got to do something a little bit different. JD, you have no idea what to do with this $5,000 windfall?
Windfall?
Yeah, you got $5,000 to impress a girl. I mean, that's pretty nice.
Well, hold on a second. I mean, I'm not necessarily sure this girl wants to be impressed by me. You know what I mean?
But you're missing the point.
No,
it's not what she wants. You need to impress her.
No, Gary, I can't force.
But I was just saying before you walked in, I was saying there are a lot of guys in life who have worn down hot chicks and gotten them in the end.
Okay,
and I'm just saying if you're interested in putting in the work, it could be done. It might take some work on your part.
I'm gonna put it. I'm putting in, but it's I have to talk to her to see what exactly. Why things are the way they are and whatnot.
No,
you're saying you're going to ask her.
Don't talk to her. How else am I going to get?
That will ruin everything if you talk to her.
Don't say why are we just friends.
No. It's not that. It's whatever. I don't know.
No, but what are you going to talk to her about?
Nothing. I don't know.
No, you were just saying you need to talk to her about something to find something out.
To figure out if she wants to be friends because she's not attracted to me or if
don't have that conversation.
All right, okay.
What would the other reason be that she would want to be friends?
Because she's not necessarily looking for a relationship or whatever or something serious.
That's a cop out.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying that. Are you giving her? Like you're going to have a conversation where you give her an out.
Well, then okay, whatever.
But you could work. In other words, maybe you don't want to spend that amount of time, but here you now have the tools. You have some money to do a little bit of work to not. I wouldn't say the word is impress her so much as do something special for her that you may not be able to usually do on your own.
And she can realize, you know what, you were the guy there all along.
Right. No, but hey, here's a guy who
what the hell is that from, John?
Some John Hughes movie.
I thought it was, The Search is Over. You were with me all the time. Something like that. You could end up doing something. You do a little bit of research, you find out what she likes, and you go, she's like, wow, maybe I should take a second look at this guy.
See, I thought the best thing that came up was Howard started joking around, like take her to a desert island or something, or where there's the fish out of water thing, where you're not like some Lady Gaga concert where it's like any guy could take her there. Somewhere where you're both alone, not both alone, but both fish out of water. Maybe no one else speaks English. And you guys have to sort of rely on each other and bond together.
Do you mean so it limits her options?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. You obviously
he's saying take her away from civilization.
Yeah. No, somewhere where there's no police, somewhere there. No, obviously if you're somewhere where you're both like kind of have to rely on each other to get through the situation, you'll probably get closer than just like. The other extreme would be, hey, let's go to a movie together.
It sounds like you should be taking her to Get Me Out of Here. I'm a celebrity.
Yeah, or Survivor.
Well, Howard said that you don't have a dream date. You've never thought about what your dream date would be. Forget Ashley for a second. Just in general, like, to you, what's the best first date you can imagine with a girl? Other than how it ends, because I know about that. But, I mean...
like, dinner and a movie. I'm simple like that. I haven't thought of anything extravagant or whatnot. I don't go out much. I'm not much of a socializer.
All right, so you got $5,000 to spend on dinner and a movie. Why not make it you know.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I know. You can only spend so much on dinner and a movie. That's not even a grand, probably.
Well, you can rent the whole movie theater.
The movie theater, exactly how Rose is waiting
John,
for her.
and I don't know. I think JD's a handsome guy, but let's say she's not attracted to him. Let's say there was the Susan Boyle. I'm assuming you're not attracted to her. Let's say she did all this for you. Would you suddenly be like, wow, I got to have her?
But you've gone to a far extreme there. You've gone to somebody who's really very unattractive. I don't think JD fits that bill.
Yeah,
maybe to her.
She's a little bit more handsome.
I could be her Susan Boyle. I don't know necessarily that.
Listen, she's been through a lot, right?
Exactly.
So maybe she's looking for a guy who's going to be nice to her.
Yeah, which I'm trying to be, and then everyone's. I'm trying to. I don't know what pace to work at with things like this, and she's not the only girl I'm talking to.
Well, she's the only one you got $5,000 to spend on, though.
Apparently, but yeah, I guess. So whatever.
Hey, how did the friend thing come up this time? I wasn't clear when you said that.
No, when she texted me back after the whole hubbub last time,
right?
She texted me saying, why she hadn't gotten in touch so soon, and she said, I want to make this clear that I'm just looking to be friends. I don't want to try not to lead you on or anything.
Okay, and then so the movie invitation was after that.
Yes.
Okay. And did she make it clear again? Does she bring it up still?
No, not really. No.
Who did you think was going to bring up the Shutter Island screening that you guys went to? Or did you think that would fly?
Please, you think I knew that would fly under the radar? You gotta be ridiculous. I knew as soon as I asked her, it would be talked about by whoever was there. Or, someone would have known or something.
And was she concerned at all about the ramifications?
No. I mean, there are really no ramifications for her.
How did it get on Stern Fan Network by Thursday afternoon that you took her to the movie?
I don't fucking know. It was on Stern Fan. Okay, I don't know.
That's just weird. Who's the leak?
No, somebody said a cop friend of theirs saw them walking near Times Square together.
Well, yeah,
wow. They didn't say what movie it was. They said they were at a movie theater.
Was she picking her nose?
No. There was. It wasn't a movie theater. It was a screening room at the near Times Square. I mean, it was in Times Square. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there. I guess no one said anything to me, so whatever. I guess they saw us and reported to Stern Fan Network rather than saying hello.
Carl in Pennsylvania, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys, it's a first-time caller, big fan of the show. I just wanted to sort of give my opinion on the whole Ashley Dupree thing here. Like, I think it's just taking the wrong angle with her, and I feel it would be a waste of spending $5,000 on her. I mean, this is a girl who's been paid to go on extravagant dates and then have sex for that kind of money. So she's used to that kind of experience, I think. So for JD, he doesn't have $5,000 to spend on a date, more than this one time, this one opportunity. So, like, it would just be like her taking advantage of that situation. I think he should use this on another girl who is, if the movie's out of my league.
I disagree, Carl. Can I disagree with you? And I'll tell you why. You can spend the money in a creative way that is romantic. You're thinking of like, okay, the initial idea is take her to the most expensive restaurant, fly her to Paris, and you're right. She's been there, done that. But you got to get creative. I don't know what the answer is, but there are creative ways to spend that money that could still be super romantic. That maybe not something that she's not used to.
Right, but in a normal situation in real life, like, this girl has made it clear through a text message that, like, hey, look, I just want to say, we are just friends. So, I mean, him just doing that would almost be like what's done in the past, where he's trying to buy. You know what I mean? Her.
But again, I'm saying if you just throw money at her, yeah. But if you do something that's creative, and you're just saying he should just give up, then.
No, I'm not saying give up. I just think like the whole premise of it is sort of, it's the wrong girl to be doing it with. I just think it is sort of a been there, done that situation, and I think it's just like, I understand like he's saying like this is like his girl he wants to achieve getting, but he's put in an attempt, and she's kind of made it clear of her intentions. Like he's saying, maybe he is her Susan Boyle. No offense, I don't know, but I just think like if you fly this girl to Paris, if you go to a spa trip for a weekend in Miami, I don't think it's any different than taking any other girl to dinner in a movie.
Well, you might be right. You might be right. So, but I would say to you, think of something better.
Now, can JD do anything he wants with the money with her? Could he take the $5,000 and make a giant heart out of it? And give it to her?
Yep. Heart made of what?
Of the 5,000 bills.
Oh yeah, sure.
That's creative.
It is.
Well, more importantly, do you feel like she's gettable, or have you given up?
I'm not quite sure. I'm not totally 100% sure which is which. So that's sort of where I am. I don't know like I said, we've only really, sort of sat down and talked like really once. Otherwise, it's like, we saw the movie. It's like text messaging here and there. And, there's really no sort of deep personal conversations that have really happened.
Hey, it's 𝗫𝗿𝗿𝗍𝗿, Baba Booey. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, Benji was in, as he always is, and Tracy came by, and they argued a little bit more. Benji said he wanted to make up, and Tracy said she really still isn't interested in being friends with him. They can have a working relationship, but they don't need to be friends.
I'm going to jump back to the Tracy thing because Tracy just walked in here, and I don't know if you heard what the conversation was, Tracy.
No, I didn't. I got a phone call from somebody in the back office, and then I was told to come in here and address Benji. I think Benji had something else he wanted to say to me.
Yes.
No, I had asked Benji if you guys had...
Okay, on the left, no yelling. On the right, no barking.
I had asked Benji if you guys had patched things up since the last time you sort of got into it. Benji made a comment that he went to Gary to talk to you about it. You said you had no interest in it. And Benji feels that, and Benji, if I'm putting words in your mouth, well, I guess I am, but tell me if I'm wrong here. Benji feels that you're not always very nice to people and are demeaning.
No,
Was
not
that the right
everybody
word?
is very nice to people. And Benji, I told you last time I was in here, you and I don't have to be friends. We don't have to like each other. I don't have to sit and shoot the shit with you. Like, if you need something for work, you're welcome to come into my office like you did yesterday to get it from me. But other than that, I mean, do I have to bow down and kiss you every time I see you?
That would be kind of cool.
Well, that's great, but it's not going to happen.
But you do go to the other extreme. And you're right. You don't necessarily have to say words to be mean to people.
Because I won't look at you? I mean...
Well, yeah, when you pass people in the hall, there's a way to be polite, and there's also a way...
I don't need to be polite to you, and I'm not mean to you. I don't bark at you as you like to think that I do.
Trace, listen, like I said, in the past, there's been times when we've got along, times when we haven't. But I do think, whether it's me or other people, there's often times when you treat people unnecessarily in a mean way.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion, and that's fine. I whatever you want to think. Like you said, there are times that you would come in my office. We talked about playing tennis together. The 5% of the time you get that Benji, that's great. The 95% of the time you don't get the Benji, that's what I don't want to deal with. I'm better off just walking past you.
Benji plays tennis?
What does he do to you?
That's a shocker.
Like, what does Benji do to you to put you in that frame of mind?
One of the things about me is that I don't like people that lie. I don't like people that take advantage of things and people, and I don't like shtick. And when Benji comes in my office and we sit and we talk about things, we talk about childhood, we talk about tennis, we talk about anything, it's great. But that lasts a minute, and then the next time he's banging into me in the hallway like he's pretending he didn't see me walking down the hall because it's shtick and there's a fucking camera around.
I've never accidentally I've never intentionally bumped into you.
You've done it 1,000 times. Every time that you would, now you just avoid me, which is fine, and I prefer it that way.
I swear I've never intentionally bumped into you.
You intentionally act oblivious, like you don't see anything around you, like you're this little space cadet Martian that's la la la.
Maybe I am a little bit, because people have said sometimes it seems like I don't see people around me. So maybe that's happened. If it has, I do not mean to invade your space.
Fine. I mean, I like to keep things real. One of the reasons why they gave me that show is because I tell it like it is and I say what I feel, and I like to tell the truth, and maybe that makes me a cunt. Maybe that makes me a bitch. I don't really care. But, I mean, that's the way it is. And you're 95% of the time the extreme opposite of that, and I just don't want a part of it. I don't want a part of it. I'm entitled to that.
Are you looking forward to the Open?
Am I done now? My pain is relieved. Everything that you said, that I didn't waste the time of hearing myself.
It just seemed like Benji wanted to get on good terms with you.
Listen.
Benji doesn't care if he's on good terms with me or not.
Actually, I do, Trace. I do like you, and I do like working with you, and I like a lot of people.
Even though I'm mean and I scour when I walk down the halls, and I'm such a bitch.
Yes, people can have multiple parts of their personality, and I do think you treat a lot of people meanly.
Okay, well, you're entitled to think that. And, you may think that, and a lot of time I do have to walk around with a fucking puss on my face and all this shit. You try being the only girl back there, and quite frankly, these guys, a lot of them do not respect me, and if you're not going to respect me, you're going to fear me, because I'm going to make sure I get what I need to get done any way I have to do it, and that's the end of the story. If it offends you, I'm sorry. I have a job to do, I do it, and I'm going to get it done the way I need to do it.
Well, I think I've always treated you in a respectful manner.
Yeah, I could tell when you barked at me and called me a bulldog. That was respectful.
That was on the air when we were arguing, and I apologize for that.
No, you apologized to Gary to apologize to me.
I tried to, because at that time, I didn't think it would be appropriate when we were in the middle of that huge fight. That was a month ago.
How come you haven't done it since?
I've left the door open. I said, Tracy, I'd like to talk to you. I have said that.
You have not said that to me.
Honestly,
you have not said that to me.
Trace, I did.
When did you say that to me?
You said just walk out of here. I came into your office.
That was
about
like
2 weeks later.
No,
it was
not
after
2
the
weeks
break.
later. It
was after the break.
Whoa.
I'm just fucking around.
It was not 2 weeks later.
It was. There's been a lot of people here that you've all of a sudden stopped talking to for months.
That may be. Sometimes instead of my being, the yeller or whatever, whatnot, I just don't want to deal with it.
But just
so
not
I don't
talking
deal with
to people.
Listen, the people that I need to have
I'm
a
not
relationship
talking
with,
about-
I have a relationship
listen,
with. The people I like as friends, I'm friends with. Teddy and I have had gone for a month. Teddy's one of my best friends here. It's part of life.
And there's people you've done it and you've made it uncomfortable for them to coexist with you in the office.
Oh, well, I'm sorry if they feel that way. I'm not really here to care about that. That's not what I'm here for. That's not why I get a paycheck. You do your job. What I do does not affect your job. If anything, I just give you more material. So I don't see what the problem is.
I think it's part of it. It's not exactly, you can't put exactly a finger on it, but a nice, pleasant office atmosphere is part of a business.
Okay, Benji, this being in here now is the first time I've seen you today. So where has my not talking to you ruined your day today? How has it made this not a working environment for you?
Tracy, I'm talking about when I come in, I have to ask for something, and the way you breathe, the way you.
I didn't breathe like when you came in yesterday for the Fred picture, and I was in there with somebody, and you looked and you said, "Hey, Gary sent me in here to get a picture." I said, "Okay, they're in the cabinet. You couldn't find it. I got up and I helped you."
I'm talking about
Other
the
than that,
size.
I haven't seen you.
I'm talking about the
I
size.
sigh at everybody. I'm a sire. I sighed 87 times on the microphone last night. You think people are calling to complain because I sigh? I'm sorry you don't like my breathing patterns. What am I going to do?
But you treat people poorly when you do that.
Okay, well,
and I
you're
bet a lot of
entitled
people
to
here
that.
would agree.
I'm sure a lot of them would. And like I said, you're not going to respect me, then fear me. I don't care.
I don't fear you.
Care. But the point is if you don't like the way I act, then stay away from me. Okay?
And again, I don't think that's
when
a proper.
I need to work with you.
That's not a proper way in an office, I don't think.
Again, I'll work with you when I need to work with you, and that'll be it. What do we need to have other than that?
We don't.
Exactly. Thank you.
Trace.
Now I have work to do, so I'm going to go. What?
Who do you think doesn't respect you? Like you say, fear means who else
Listen,
doesn't respect you?
At the end of the day, I replaced somebody that got walked over all over the place, and that was one of the reasons why I'm here. I am not going to let anyone walk on me. I'm not going to let anybody push their shit on me. We all see what goes on in this office, where every other day I have somebody getting on the Sybian, somebody being called this, somebody being called that. It's not a big respect of women kind of atmosphere here. Do you not agree with that?
Wait, you're saying people going on the Sybian?
I'm saying the way that guys in this office treat women or look at women, it's not an easy office to work in. And unless you're a woman in this office, you have nowhere to give me an opinion on this, Benji, because you're not a woman.
Well, a lot of people say I'm effeminate.
That may be.
Well, do you feel like Robin and Lisa G are disrespected?
It's different. Robin's here. She does her job. She's on the air. No one's going to fuck with Robin. And Lisa G doesn't work back there. And quite frankly, people don't really spend a lot of time in the office with Lisa G. There's not a real working relationship there. She doesn't work with them. It's very different. I'm the only one back there. Do we not disagree?
No,
do we not agree on
this?
this?
I agree that you're the only woman back there, of course.
And you see how I hold the stance for myself. But Gary, do you not agree? I replaced somebody who got walked over because they made it easy.
Yeah, I do agree that we when we were looking for somebody, we were looking for somebody who would run a little bit of a tighter ship. There's no doubt.
And I run a tight ship. And I'm sorry. If I offend anybody, hey, I apologize. Life is life. I'm not fucking perfect. But I get my shit done, and that's what I'm here to do.
Hey, I think you have every right to feel the way you want about show elements. But do those show elements offend you?
They don't offend me, but this is something I enjoy as entertainment. That's my entertainment. When it comes to work, my work is my work. It's not like anyone saying, hey, Tracy, can you come in and ride the Sybian? I'm not. It's apples and oranges. I like the Howard Stern show. I was a fan of the show before I ever worked here. That's the apple. Working here, getting shit done, asking people to do things is completely different.
Has it ever manifested itself, like things that happen on the show, the way people treated you off the show?
To be honest with you, coming in here, you know damn well what to expect in that sense. I mean, if I could tell you how many tit jokes I've put up with and how many, cock jokes and whatever and the sexual harassment.
Well, you do have a big cock hanging in your office.
I have 2 cocks in my office, and I have a pair of Genoboobs. That's fine. Actually, I threw away the Genoboobs. That's fine. What? Somebody pulled off a nipple. It's, it is what it is. And I'm just as guilty of the sexual harassment as everybody else. And you have to come in here knowing that that's going to happen. But those are jokes and fun. When I ask somebody to do something or it's something work related, that's where you still have to draw the line. And that's true in any industry. But I'll go out and drink with you. I'll go out and be your friend. I mean, half those guys back there I hang out with socially. It's not like we don't have a relationship outside of the show, but we don't discuss it outside of the show. Work is work. I'll fight with Jason about a CD. That weekend I'll be at his house for a party. I mean, it is what it is. You just have to know the difference.
Hey, it's Sal Governale, and on Wednesday's wrap-up show, this one's for the ladies and a couple of gay guys. I talk about hairspray, tanning creams, cosmetic enhancements. I also discuss Howard's really cool manly scarf. You're gonna love it, so check it out.
Once in a while I wear a scarf, but
like a scarf like with your jacket, or a scarf when you
with
take your
my jacket.
Yeah, when you take your jacket off, a scarf. Howard's wearing it as an accessory,
Right.
which is different than as something to keep you warm. And
like Benji wearing a skull cap during the day, that's like douchey. Wearing a scarf during the day, that's gay. That's queer. You know. And I love you, Benji, but it's it's a douchey thing, you know.
I like
but who am I? I smoke out of a pen.
That's cool. That's cool. I see that. But I do find the scarf effeminate also. Hat pins is another story, though.
Did you notice that Howard was wearing scarf?
Oh, I noticed it weeks ago.
You did, didn't you?
Oh, he looks like Martha Ray at a bingo hall with that thing on. I mean, it just does. It's he's a good-looking guy. He doesn't need the scarf. You know, he's a man.
Well, in all fairness, Johnny Depp's wearing one.
Well, can we
take a wild guess what Johnny is?
Howard definitely looks very effeminate in the scarf. I don't know how Johnny looks in the scarf.
I got to see pictures of Johnny in a scarf. Like, Howard just threw that out there. Like, oh, I'm supposed to go, oh, Johnny Depp wears one? Well, there you go, then.
Howard was taking a lot of pride not only in the scarf, but the online shopping that he's doing, all the different fashion sites that he's going to, I guess. And, he was kidding around a little bit, but I think there was also, Steve Brandano faced it dead on. There seemed to be some pride out there.
I think he likes the way it looks, and he's happy with it.
Well, I think, but also he does say it does. I really find the studio very chilly. And Howard does have, like, a long, thin neck. So he might get a lot of, like, chilliness in his neck.
It's not the scarf; it's how he wears it.
Yeah, that's true. The way it's tied is interesting. Sal's correct.
Well, what do you mean, Sal?
It's tied like a big chubby turban wrapped around his neck.
And how should it be tied?
Well, it shouldn't be. If you're hanging out indoors where it's a little warmer, just hang it over your shoulders. Let it hang down. But he has it wrapped up like this monstrous diaper. Suffocating him, and it looks a little odd. But to each his own. I mean, who am I to talk?
How many different scarves does he have? How many different colors?
I don't know. But it seems like there's a color every day. It kind of reminds me of when Gary did that douchey move when he had a different pair of Pumas every day, different colors. Howard's not too far behind with the scarf thing,
Well, but I had 3 pairs of Pumas that were different colors. I wasn't like color coordinating.
Would you intentionally wear a different color every day?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that perfectly.
But why wouldn't you? Why would you? Like, in other words,
I don't know.
Sal, you are the
color
most effeminate
sneakers. I know.
I wasn't color coordinating them. I wore a different pair every day.
No, but Benji just asked you if you were color coordinating.
No, that's not what he asked me at all.
Didn't you just ask?
I said, was he intentionally wearing a different color every day?
Every day.
Okay, yeah, but you were intentionally.
No, I wore a different color every day.
What did you think he was doing?
Like, if let's say I had green Pumas on, he might put on a green sweatshirt and a green, hat. That's what I thought.
No, I don't wear a hat. And you put fucking makeup on.
He wears a different shade of rouge every day.
And you are so gaily meticulous about your clothing.
Well, there's nothing wrong with looking nice.
So that looked nice to me. I like to have a couple.
I have no problem with it. But
do you wear different color shoes every day?
No.
You don't?
I have one pair of Italian black loafers, and I have one pair of Skechers.
Do you switch them off and on?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I do with my sneakers.
Sal uses hairspray a lot in the office, too.
Please.
I can barely breathe in there sometimes.
I can barely breathe from you because you don't use anything that's hygienic.
But Sal, you
use hairspray?
I have to.
Why?
My hair will fall flat. I won't look good.
Fall flat? What hair? You don't have a lot of hair to begin with.
Thanks. I know that. That's why I'm using hairspray.
He sends interns out to get his favorite hairspray at Bumble and Bumble.
What's that running you? Sal doesn't use cheap products, and that's what the gay guys call them. Sal uses products.
It's like $37 a can.
How long does that last you?
Pretty long, about a month or two. But it's just, men wear hairspray. Hairspay's not a big deal.
Wait, you use hairspray?
I was raised on hairspray.
Okay, so you wear hairspray, you use makeup?
I don't use makeup, use tanning creams.
Rouge?
Not rouge, tanning. I got a new, by the way, Fake Bake. Great stuff. And if anybody wants it, it's good stuff.
And you use something on your eyes,
What's the stuff you use that makes your forehead not look like luggage?
Nothing.
No, because your forehead gets like
John used
prickly.
to call me pterodactyl boy because it almost looks like, when you put an onion under a microscope, you see those block cells?
No, you know what it looks like? I'm not kidding around. It looks like the texture of a basketball.
Yeah,
it gets, and then you put something on it that makes that go away.
No, I use Aveeno cream.
Right. No, I use Aveeno cream.
Well, I don't
yes,
put
I put Aveeno cream.
Yeah, I put Aveeno cream on, which is very good. It's 𝗻𝗿𝗏 oatmeal. As a matter of fact, Beth even noticed my good skin. She loves my skin, and she even one time, a long time ago, she talked about my skin. And I use 𝗻𝗿𝗏 oatmeal cream, which is great by Aveeno. And I use and if you want a good tanning product, Fake Bake is very good. It's expensive, but it reddens up your cheeks.
How much money do you spend on
What are we
makeup?
talking here? What's the total?
It's not.
Where's more makeup than his wife?
Fake Bake is like $40 a can.
Stop saying it's not makeup. It is makeup.
It's enhancements.
One time we were doing homeless questions in Times Square, and Sal goes, "Hold on, I got to stop at my favorite store." I thought he was going to go to like Virgin Records or something. He went into Sephora, the makeup store, and I had to wait for him while he picked out makeup.
Well, you're on TV. You have to look good. Howard has a makeup artist in
You're
the
on
morning.
TV once every 2 weeks.
I know.
He has a hairstylist.
Sal wears this like eye makeup or used to for your bags under
yeah.
your eyes.
Well, no, you asked me for one.
Right, well,
that
no,
is good.
you
And
talked about it on the air. And
Yeah.
then my
What
wife
was it called?
said,
Raccoon Away?
No, there was one.
my wife
Away.
asked, "Hey, can you find out what Sal uses?
Yeah.
I would like a cream like that." So I went and Sal wrote it down. And she looks at it and she goes, "I can't afford this shit. This is like really high end stuff."
Well, there's something made by it's called M for men. It's men cream for your eyes and stuff like that. But I haven't
It's
used any of that
probably
anymore.
radically different than the girl cream.
yeah, it is. It's the labeling. That's the only difference. They take the W for woman, they flip it over.
You're spending like hundreds of dollars on facial products.
Not anymore. No, I've given up. Look at me. I look like a pile of shit.
But he's looking into getting liposuction under his chin too.
Well, if I get rid of the goatee, I wanted to get a little lipo and define my line a little bit. But
So here's what Howard
I'm
would
getting
say.
older.
Here's what Howard would say to that. Because I
Join
know
a gym.
He would say, "Why don't you join it? No, why don't you join a gym? And if you get thinner, then your neckline will, your neck will get thinner, and then your chin will look bigger."
I did. I lost about 17 pounds, but my face still looks like a saddlebag.
Right, but what he's saying is lose 17 more, and then you won't have to go into the night.
Here's what Howard would say about denied for 10 years and then revealed on the Revelation show.
Hey, Sal, by the way, aren't you like some ridiculous amount of money in debt?
No, not anymore. I've cleaned up a lot of my debt.
But are you in debt at all?
Very, very, very little right now. But I don't.
So now that you're back on your feet, the first thing you're going to do is go get liposuction?
No, I've considered liposuction. I just speak out loud. I haven't done anything at all. I just think out loud. Think out loud. Obviously, you speak out loud. Oh my God! When JD corrects you, you know you're in trouble. I just think out loud. I think we all look in the mirror in the morning and we say, "Oh my God, I like to fix this. I like to do that. I look terrible." I think it's just a normal human reaction to look in the mirror and not generally be pleased with what you see. But I've kind of thrown in the towel on that. I have to be happy with what I have.
What made you throw in the towel?
Just age and 40. I'm 40 years old now. I have three little boys. It's like what am I doing? And I'm off the road. No, that has nothing to do with it.
I love when Sal tells a joke and no one laughs.
It wasn't a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, all the talk was about one of our favorite guests, Tracy Morgan. Anytime he comes in here, he's always crazy from the moment he walks in. Forget the studio until he walks into Sirius, really. And he got to control the Sybian, took over for Gary, hung out with Riley Steele, and then talked about his movie career and if he's going to take that next big step. And that's what all of our debate was about.
We should start off with the man who came in at the end of Riley's segment and stayed for his own, and that's, of course, Tracy Morgan. And when Tracy walks in the door, forget about the studio. When he comes just into the compound, immediately it just all starts.
Well, he starts talking before I get the headset on him. You know what I mean? Like, you could hear him as he gets closer to the microphone, and he's got a million things to say, and he's observing everything that's on the wall. It's nonstop.
And how did he instantly want to go in there when he heard that Riley was doing her thing?
Well, what happened was he got here, and there's two green rooms. If you're watching on TV, as you walk into the studio, there's a green room on the right, which is the primary one. There's a green room on the left for when the one on the right is getting used. So he was in the one on the left because Riley's people were in the one on the right. And he goes, "I'm all disoriented." He's like, "I don't get it. Well, how come I'm not in my regular room?" So I said, "Well, because we have somebody's in there." He goes, "Well, who's in there?" And I said, "Well, we have a porn star. Her entourage is in there." And he lit up, like the antenna went up. He goes, "I have to meet her." I said, "Yeah, don't worry. We're already working on that."
So he gets in there and does his thing, and then she rides the Sybian, and Gary takes a bullet and lets Tracy run the controls.
Yeah, no. It's just, it just seemed like it was funnier to do, I handed, first of all, I throw this box in his hand and with knobs on. He's like, "What do I do?" And I'm like, "Don't, just turn this one slow. Don't worry." And I was coaching him while he was doing it. I was like, "Give it a little bit more. You go up a little higher." But as I said to the guys, it ain't rocket science. You turn it up more, and they yell louder.
And he kept the attachment, right?
He did. He did. That's like Sal territory. She autographed it. It was exactly what Sal does, except she autographed it. He put it in the case before. He didn't lick it in the middle.
Didn't smell it or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think Sal retired from that, though. I think he stopped, cleaning them and doing whatever he did to those attachments. But with Tracy in there, and he's got a big movie coming out, another movie coming out very soon with the Peter Dinklage one. If the movie's hit and he becomes that movie star, does he forget about the show, do you think? Because he's such a huge fan, and he really worships Howard.
No, and the first time he was ever on the show, he was with his son, his older son, and I didn't know Tracy from a hole in the wall. And I walked by, and he's like, "Oh, my God, there's Gary. Come on and say hello." So he's a big fan of the show. Listen, maybe we don't get as many visits, but we'll get the visits.
Do you think he should move on from 30 Rock?
Depends on what this movie does. If the movie does $200 million, fuck yeah. They just keep making movies.
Now, he's an Emmy-nominated actor on 30 Rock, and he's very good at what he does, but can you tell me the differences between Tracy Morgan and Tracy Jordan other than their last names?
Almost none. I mean, he really, the way he acts here, they tone down the cursing, but there's a lot of stripper jokes, but it's very similar to the character he is on the show. I was surprised when I first started watching the show that they let him do some of the stuff that he does, but it works.
Now, what did you think of his explanation about how he admitted to dealing drugs, but he was never a drug dealer?
I didn't understand that.
Did you follow that, Benji?
No, I you know what? I might have zoned for a sec. Like, but what did he say? Like,
He said just that. He's like, yeah, I dealt drugs, but I was no drug.
People?
No, he meant I was no drug dealer.
Does that mean he wasn't that good at it?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Well,
guys.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like that label as a drug dealer, or maybe he was. Maybe it's like, hey, I'm a waiter, but this is just a job. I don't want my life identity to be this.
Well, I know a lot of people who don't like labels. Like a lot of girls from the Bunny Ranch don't want to be called whores.
That's true.
I don't know how long he did it for. He only did it for a couple years.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And so now he's in this movie with Bruce Willis, and Howard asked him, do you have a problem, riding his coattails or anyone? And he's like, no, I have no problem riding anyone's coattails as long as, it leads to success. And what do you think of that attitude?
I think Tracy's been doing it a long time. I think he's had to deal with a lot of shit. I think if, he'll get to the top any way he can get there. He doesn't care. And why should he?
Tracy's, to me, is like one of those, like, so happy, so likable, so, like, just having fun. But I'm really curious, like, what really pisses him off? Like, when does he actually get mad? What's he like when he's pissed off?
I would think he gets mad.
I think a couple times ago when he came on, we got a peek into that window when he was talking about the Saturday Night Live people that he put in the book and said, you know what, look at me now. You said I was going to amount to nothing, and now you're all out of a job. I don't think he shows it or talks about it on the air, but I think he takes some satisfaction in that. It's probably pissed him off that people, as he said, should treat you the same way on the way up as you do on the way down.
But growing up where he did, he grew up, I think he said, in Bed-Stuy, and being for a while, being working, selling drugs, I would think he would have to have been like a pretty tough guy, beat some people up. He's not the kind of guy. He seems so nice. I can't imagine him beating people up.
Maybe he didn't have to. Maybe he,
maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe we've been watching too much TV. Maybe he's a good drug dealer.
Let's talk to Doug in Maryland. Doug, welcome to the Wrap-Up Show.
Hey, I was wondering if you guys noticed you were making fun of JD yesterday, I believe, about his mantra, the highs and the lows. Tracy Morgan said the exact same thing today. I just didn't know if any of y'all caught that.
We all caught it in the back office. We all sort of said, exactly what you said.
And JD was walking around saying, you see? You see? He was very proud of himself.
Yeah, because you guys were kind of busting his balls about it. It was just kind of funny.
Did you like hearing Tracy Morgan today, Doug?
Oh, yeah, it's awesome, man. The guy's hysterical. He's one of the funniest guys out there.
All right, Doug. Thank you. Thanks for calling in. Do you think he? Well, let me actually play this clip. It's to Ted. Tracy was talking about what a big weekend's coming up, and Howard had some interesting advice for him. Hit that.
Listen to me.
This weekend I might go do a set.
No. I don't want you out by alcohol. Nothing this weekend. This weekend's
You think this is a weekend that could take him off the wagon?
Let me tell you something. Yes, I do.
No.
This weekend, I want you to put your ankle bracelet on.
No.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Never.
You realize
there's nothing in this world.
If this film grosses $150 million, Will Smith will be licking your taint to get in a picture with you. You hear what I just said?
But as long as I'm stupid, Howard.
What?
As long as I'm stupid to it,
yeah.
I'm good.
He's sort of keeping it in check there,
Yeah.
I mean, great.
What does stupid to it mean?
He doesn't understand. Like, I don't know enough to know what to do, so I'm just going to do what I like to do.
Right, I'm not going to get caught up in all that. I'm just going to do my thing, and we'll see what happens.
You know what's really weird, by the way, with movies, and I've seen this a lot, especially when they have a movie that they put a lot of money into, the movie company tracks a movie, and pretty much by 8 o'clock on Friday night, they have a pretty good idea of how the whole weekend's going to run. I mean, they really do know. And I've been on the phone with people who've been dealing with it literally hour by hour. They just start to see what's going on around the country. And, it's a rare instance that a movie does really good on Friday night and shitty on Saturday night, or the other way around. If they'll know by seeing what's going on in the Northeast by 8 o'clock whether this movie's going to be good for the whole weekend or not. They can almost down to the dollar track what the weekend's going to bring.
And typically the tracking works well through the weekend, but if the word of mouth isn't so great, it shows up the next weekend. It doesn't happen like from a Friday to a Saturday, as you're saying. Let's talk to Wheels. Wheels, you're on the Wrap-Up Show.
Yo, Gary, you killed me today, man. I was on hold to put her on the Sybian, and you let Tracy go, and he ran wild on me.
Yeah, no, I apologize. I'm doing the show for everybody and you.
I'm kidding, Gary.
I know.
No, but seriously, though,
yeah.
She was awesome. And I think Howard would have just He was like, I'm glad you did that because he was rushing her out of there just to get to Tracy. And we know Tracy's like the best. I mean, hands down, you can watch him all day.
Yeah, but he spoke to her for a while. I mean, there's only so much you could talk about. I mean, she had those great babysitter stories.
I'm saying she wasn't going to get on the Sybian until you piped up.
Yeah.
Because he went, he didn't pick me up, So it's cool. It's cool. That's all. I just wanted to bust your balls. Don't let nobody go in there. I don't care who it is. But thanks a lot for saving the show.
Thanks, Wheels.
Hey, had we said to Tracy and to Riley, the girl, hey, there's a back room. Why don't you guys go have some fun? We won't even take it.
No, we're not, because we're not saying that.
I know we wouldn't do it, probably. But like, do you think he would have done it? And do you think she would have done it?
I don't. I think she probably would have done it because she's up for anything, and I don't know if he would have done it because he's got a fiance, and I don't know how much is him, yelling and being a comedian, and how much is reality.
I don't think either would have done it because I think Tracy's sort of engaged, not really. I couldn't follow.
No, he's engaged. Well, that's what Lisa G told me. Lisa G said she saw the
fiance.
Well,
Howard point blank asked him, "Are you engaged?"
And what did he say?
He seemed to say no.
Well, yeah, it was a wishy-washy sort of answer, and maybe I have Riley wrong, but hasn't she never been with a black guy?
She said professionally. Well, I guess, yeah, she says she's never has been.
So I think that would work against Tracy in this situation.
Except a celebrity black guy.
That's true.
You're going to bust the black cherry, he's the guy to do it.
Schneider of the B-52s and the Superions, and I am here to talk to Howard and my publicity guy brought me.
What do you think Howard's going to want to talk about today?
Let me guess. Sex. I don't know what's going on in there right now, but it sounds like someone's has a vibrator in it or something. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to have one in me, but I can't wait.
Got some good stories for us, you think?
Oh, yeah, there'll be stories.
I hope. This is your first time on the show, right?
No, well, at Sirius, I was on in the 80s.
So it's good to be back?
Well, he didn't talk to me. He was more interested in Tina Weymouth's breast milk back then.
Well, it's all on you today.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you in there.
Okay, great.
Hey, Fred. This is the great Fred Schneider right there. Look at this guy. There he is, the same guy I always watch. How are you? Good to see you.
Good. How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
B-52s. You talk about all this. I don't know if you've heard these rumors that I'm going to take over American Idol or something.
You should.
Well, let me tell you something. See, a guy like you who's different.
Uh-huh.
You would not have been accepted.
See, American Idol.
No, they give me the
boot.
hook.
And meanwhile, you sold records. You made money in the record industry. That's why they need a judge like me. I don't boot people who are different.
The better, the better.
Right.
Well, start an alternative American loser.
You know how you always read that Yoko Ono is claiming, well, I'm the reason bands like the B-52s, she always points out the B-52s, I'm the reason bands like the B-52s exist because that whacked out music she did somehow inspired you. Is there any truth to that?
She was an inspiration.
She was?
She was one inspiration.
She inspired me to go marry a rich guy.
Well, I guess you must have said anybody can be in music.
Yeah. No, I like Yoko. I mean, well...
Do you know Yoko? Are you friendly with her?
Yeah, she's great.
Do you go to those parties over at Jan Wenner's house and that kind of thing?
No. I've been to her birthday parties. They're a lot of fun.
Oh, no kidding? Over at the Dakota?
No. She'll have them at like a nice club or something.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah.
You hang out with Yoko? You talk to her?
Yeah, she's been on stage with us, too, when we did a anniversary show.
She goes that,
yeah, I love that.
Yeah, you're kidding.
I love it.
All right, well, listen, as long as you like it.
You actually have Yoko Ono albums and play them?
I have all of them.
Oh, boy.
You know what's funny? Gary Dell'Abate, my producer who you met out in the hall, he said one time he was shopping somewhere, I don't know, down the village or something. He happened to be in one of these old record stores, and you happened to be in there at the time. And he saw you. You've got some money. You made some money in this business. You must have bought about 400 albums.
Oh, it must have been a thrift store.
It was a thrift store, and I guess you still...
It was was a used record store, like a Bleecker Bob's type of place.
Do you still listen to vinyl records? Is that important to you?
I have walls of records, yeah.
Walls of records. Why is it better to listen on vinyl rather than to throw them all out and just, put them on digital, some kind of...
Well, a lot of stuff will never be on CD.
Well, that is true.
Especially the stuff I collect.
You're into sort of alternative music. Would you call it that? Avant-garde music?
I like just about everything. Soul, funk, nonsense.
Do you spend all day listening to music? Is that your life?
Yeah, I think people think all I do is watch TV, sci-fi shows, but I pretty much write and listen to music.
All the time?
Pretty much.
So when you were a kid growing up, tough being gay, number one, it's got to always be. That's
well, back then, no one even knew what they were. I mean, you became gay in the 70s.
Right. Nobody came out, so to speak. You couldn't come out in high school, could you?
Well, I didn't even know what gay was till I was going to college, I guess, because no one really,
You knew you were gay, but you didn't know what it was.
I didn't know what it was.
So you keep your mouth shut. Where'd you grow up?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Near Long Branch.
Yeah,
now, you knew you were attracted to guys, or did you think this was a phase? What did you think?
I don't know. It just came natural.
Yeah.
Like most gay people. I mean, for probably every gay person, except unless you live in the South and you probably hear about it, and then they, want to string you up. Yeah, string you up.
Did you have parents who were supportive, who understood what you were going through? Could you go to them and say, hey, I'm attracted to guys?
Well, no, I finally came out to my mother, but she was vacuum cleaning, and I came out and she says, oh, I know, Freddie.
It's never as big a deal.
Doesn't it hurt? It's like
so that was, it made it really easy. She just kept on vacuuming. And it's
other
like, okay, well,
already know.
I guess I'll go back out and smoke some pot.
Right.
No biggie.
I'll do something to piss my mother off. If it's not gay, I'll smoke pot.
No, she's always been supportive.
Always supportive. What about your dad? Where's
he passed away. He passed away when I was 18.
Oh, no kidding.
So he never knew?
No. Or he probably did, but, it was never discussed.
Did you have a conservative kind of background with your parents? I mean, you seem to me you did.
Well, my father was he was still playing 78s while I'm playing the Beatles.
But were they shocked by the fact that did you express that you wanted to go into music when you were a young boy? Were you someone?
No.
You never did?
No.
No one expected that of you, did they?
Well, I wanted to learn to play the drums, and my father said, that's great, because he played like 7 instruments. He said, yeah, you can learn to play the drums once you learn to play the trumpet. And I like Miles Davis, but hello, I'm not gonna. I'm not a trumpet. Gonna be a trumpeter.
You bring up a good point because my parents got me into clarinet. And I mean, it's the same kind of deal. You don't want to be into clarinet.
No.
If someone gave me a guitar, maybe I'd look cool. Maybe someone would be sexually interested in me.
Yeah, I didn't even think about guitar.
Right. So you say that high school, though, was torturous for you. You were bullied a lot.
I was bullied in high school.
Why, though? Did people detect that you were effeminate? Was it that the reason?
Well, someone made up a rumor that I was screwing around with a neighborhood kid that, and it wasn't true. And, I'm not really outgoing, so it was when everyone beats up on you, it is torture.
Did you turn to a very sedentary kind of life where you sat in the house and like you didn't play with the other kids and stuff? Was it that kind of torture?
No. I still had lots of friends.
You did.
I just had to
you had a fight.
Well, one guy insulted my mother, and I punched him out and knocked him out cold.
And so that stopped all the bullying, didn't it?
No, I got cheered by actually it sort of stopped a lot of it because they cheered me on.
Right, because you weren't afraid to fight.
No, hell no.
Isn't that the worst part of your life where you have to fight and you have to sit there and deal with people you don't even want to be in the room with? I mean, it's just the most... high school's horrible, isn't it?
High school, it was horrible, but I just hung out with we were the ones that booed at pep rallies, so...
Right, and did you... Oh, so you were sort of the guy who was against everything.
Well, me and my friends, we could care less about, the team, so we just sit there and everyone's jumping up and cheering, and then they finally give us the option you could leave early if you don't want to go to the pep rally.
So you were not the cool guy in high school?
Well, I think I was pretty cool. It's just I wasn't one of the clique.
Because you weren't one of the clique and because you were different, people couldn't recognize that this might be something cool, that's something that your coolness was ahead of its time, so to speak. Wouldn't you say?
Well, yeah. Well, I hung out with the bad girls, too, who were vastly more entertaining than the popular girls.
And were you did you make love to women as a kid growing up? Were you someone who just said, maybe I can force myself into this lifestyle?
No, I dated girls in a little bit, but I just wasn't interested.
It was awful, I bet.
No,
How far did you go?
Yeah.
In high school, not very far.
Titty?
Smooching.
Smooching, a little titty?
No. I didn't even think of that.
Who was the guy that you used to look at when you were growing up that you said, oh my God, your first man crush, so to speak?
Oh, would have to be some Ty Harden or something like that.
It wasn't Soupy Sales?
Well, no, I never had a crush on him. He was my idol.
Me too. Me too.
I heard. I went to his last birthday party. I mean, I finally got to meet him, but he had already taken ill.
Yeah.
But he was still
soupy,
still having a good time. And Larry Storch was there from F Troop. It was like, this is surreal.
Yeah.
And because I wanted to bring my friends along, because I knew my friend Jolene would really cheer him up, because she's real. We were huge Soupy fans. I actually used to set my father's clock ahead early because he worked at night. So we'd leave the house just in time so I could watch Soupy Sales and Zachary.
Oh, Zachary.
You love Zachary too.
This is old Zach. Zach here. Grandma, get in there. Grandma. That was some show.
Did you watch when he had the amoeba growing for like?
Yes, I love Zachary.
Weeks, and then all of a sudden it pops, and he just goes. You expect something big. He goes, oh well, and that was it. It's like, that's the joy of live TV.
Soupy said, when I was a kid, when Soupy ended up on the Ed Sullivan Show singing The Mouse, I was so happy because here someone was recognizing Soupy. And Soupy. I mean, meanwhile, when we worked at NBC, I was such an asshole to the guy, but I was in an angry stage. I won't go into all that.
You had Soupy on your show?
No, Soupy and I worked together.
One of the DJs.
He was one of the DJs.
Station, yeah.
But it was odd because Soupy was my boyhood hero. Mm-hmm. And here I was at odds with him, but Soupy with that house and the puppets and the whole thing. I mean, it was the greatest.
Peaches.
Yeah, all that stuff was great.
I know. It's total inspiration.
So me too. So you were a kid who no one expected to go into music. And then you get out of high school. Did you go to college?
I took 3 years of college, and I went into... Well, I wanted to be a conservationist. I didn't really have a goal. I just wanted to be rich and donate money to conservation causes.
Right. What a
I
goal.
wasn't exactly motivated. So I took forestry thinking it would be something about conservation, but it turns out it's about growing trees and how many deer.
And you're not going to get rich, growing trees.
No, and I was sort of the hippie because I wore flared pants. I was the hippie of the forestry school.
So your dream was to become rich and become a philanthropist.
Yes.
That was your idea.
Because I was lazy.
Right.
I had no skills.
So how the hell do you end up getting into music? Like you say, you're not the guy that everyone looked at to get into music. You really didn't have any formal musical training. I mean,
no,
how does it
not
happen?
at all. I like to write. I mean, in high school, I wrote...
poetry?
I wrote poetry, and I wrote parodies of movies and had my family and friends. And we also made movies like Day After the Night of the Living Dead.
Right.
So I like to write nonsense stuff.
Were you the leader of the B-52s, would you say?
Well, I probably helped spur us to start a group because I was living in Atlanta, and we were all friends from years before.
This is a whole crew of people who live in Atlanta.
Athens, Georgia.
Yeah, Athens, Georgia.
And I was visiting, and we went to a restaurant. We couldn't afford food, so we had drinks, and then...
That's great.
So we went to a friend's house, and he stayed upstairs and wrote letters, and we went downstairs, and he had us set up for a group, and we just came up with Killer Bees because Killer Bees had just arrived in Brazil.
But wait a second. Back up for a second.
Yeah.
What were you How old were you at this point, and what were you doing to make a living? How did you exist? You can't just write poetry.
No. Basically, usually a busboy or a waiter.
You were a busboy or waiter. At one point, someone said you delivered Meals on Wheels or something.
Well,
right?
that was later.
Yeah.
When I moved to Athens, when I lived in Athens, I was also Mr. Meals on Wheels, and then I was the meal delivery coordinator for Clark County.
Was everyone afraid in your family that you just were going to be a wannabe, you were never going to make it, that you were going to be some sort of loser type?
Well, I think they said that to my mother.
They did, and that hurt her.
Well, no, she's a little spacey. I mean, she's there, but she doesn't care. As long as I take care of myself,
Right.
which I always did. Now I take care of her.
So who would go up to your mother and say mean things like that? Isn't that terrible?
Relatives. Gee, Carol, it's
Scumbags.
really a shame that Freddie dropped out of school. My son, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
Right, yeah, they were always touting how
cares,
wonderful their kids were.
Was there a certain great victory in becoming a famous rock star, a success, just to say to those fuckers who would say to your mother,
Poor you.
Freddie's just a bum.
Well, now they all ask for tickets.
Oh yeah, it's great, right?
One of the highlights was going to Asbury Park and hearing Rock Lobster being played on the alternative station that was there in 78, 79.
Right. And your mother now must walk around felling going...
Oh, she signs autographs.
Right, she loves it.
Because she's obviously somebody's mother when she comes to a show.
Right. So you're sitting around Athens, and things are kind of like you're waiting on tables and this and that, and a group of you
How do you wind up down south?
Well, I wanted to get away from New Jersey, so and I wanted to be a conservationist, and... For some reason, I thought by taking forestry, you became a conservator. I didn't do my homework, obviously.
Yeah, right. You didn't have a career counselor?
No.
No.
So I went down there, and the dorm was across the street from the chicken farms.
Uh-huh. Ugh.
And there was no air conditioning. It was like
bad downwind.
Bad downwind, and so I switched to journalism, and I took a creative writing course.
So you start writing and stuff, and you meet these other people who sort of are creative, and they are into writing music and hanging out. And someone says, "Hey, let's start a band," and then you hear about the Killer Bees. So we say, "We'll name ourselves B-52s or something."
Well, no, Keith had we had just started jamming, and friends of mine were having a Valentine's Day party, and I said, "Oh, I'm in a band." They go, and I said, "Do you want us to play for it?" And they said, "Sure." So I went back to the others and I said, "Do y'all want to do a show?" And they said, "Sure." And then we realized we didn't have a name, so Keith came up with B-52s.
Based on
the hairdo.
Based on hairdos.
Which look like nose cones of jets and stuff.
In fact, the two very attractive women in the band, I was very entertained by them. I found them very delightful. Were they musical talents? I mean, aside from singing, were they writing the music too? Were they writing songs?
Yeah, we all wrote lyrics. Kate was in a folk band in high school called the Sun Donuts, and Cindy used to like to sing to Petula Clark records.
Downtown and things.
Yeah.
What, isn't it, don't you almost have to be mentally ill to risk your entire life on becoming a rock star? I mean, it's almost ridiculous, right?
Athens at the time was dead as a doornail, and I mean, the same people still live there, and I don't know what they do.
Right.
I mean, you could get by on $60 a week there and pay rent for an apartment.
Right, so
you didn't really have to work too hard. But when I was working for Meals on Wheels, I took it seriously.
When you started out too, people thought you guys were so weird that I could imagine if you said, "Hey, we're going to go play a party," people probably were throwing things at you at first because your music was so out there.
No, they asked us. No, there was a whole group of Athens was very open-minded. I mean, there was a sort of subculture,
right,
and had been because it's a college town and people from all over the country go there. But it wasn't a musical mecca at all.
So when you start to get famous. What was your first big hit? Was it
Rock Lobster?
Rock Lobster.
The independent single.
All of a sudden, big hit.
You know what? It became like a really independent. It was our first independent single, and it did do well for an independent single with no promotion. And
how many record companies rejected you before you even ended up with? I mean, independent single. I mean, you probably got rejected by everyone, right?
No. They started. We played people's parties in Athens because that was the only place to play.
Right.
And someone said to us, "You're as good as some of those bands that play at Max's Kansas City."
Right.
So this was like 77. So we took a cassette up and played it, and they said, "Sure, bring them up." So they booked us on a Monday night in December with 2 other bands, and we were paralyzed with fear because we'd never played a public show.
Right.
So I think there were only like 17 people there anyway.
This is at Max's Kansas City, which is a pretty good booking when you think about it for a first booking.
Yeah, except it was Monday night in December.
Okay.
There were 17 people there.
Right.
And each band got $51 or something.
But it was a gig.
Yeah, no, we were excited. We felt we had made it. We going to go back, and I was going to wash dishes, and they were all going to.
Right.
Cindy worked at the 𝗦𝗫𝗄.
You figured this might be the extent of the whole thing.
That was it. Yeah.
This might not go any further.
We didn't think to ask. You want us to come back and.
So who was the genius who picked up on Rock Lobster and started playing it and really made things happen for you?
We sent it out to different record stations. We started playing Max's, then we started playing CBGB's,
right,
and built up a following to the point where we were the only band they would let, because we'd have to drive up in Cindy and Ricky's parents' station wagon with all our equipment and our opening act and manager.
And then sort of all of a sudden things start going and going and going. It snowballed, and then suddenly you're making millions of dollars, right?
No, we didn't really we were going broke. I mean, I don't know, with management and people managing your money.
Did you get ripped off at one point, like $300,000? I mean, you personally, wasn't there some sort of weird thing that happened to you?
Yes. Luckily, the bank had to pay everything back. I just had stock. I was put on, what do you call it, margin or something, and not knowing it. But I basically got most everything back because he was in cahoots with some bank or something.
Yeah, you got to be careful with all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but that was later on.
Right, but you started to make money touring, right? I mean, the record sales and all that kind of stuff.
We only really started making money after we had Cosmic Thing.
Right. And so, did you live the life of a rock star? Were you into tremendous debauchery? I mean, did you get did you get high a lot? Did you have lots of sex?
Well, let's just say I smoked a lot of pot.
Just pot? That's it. No heroin, no cocaine, no roofies.
No, not really. I mean, I tried, coke and
heroin
and all that stuff.
Didn't appeal to you?
No. I like pot, but then it got too strong to the point where you wouldn't want to answer the door or answer the phone.
What about the sex? 4 or 5 guys at a time? Multiple fistings, blowjobs, all kinds of stuff?
No.
Nothing. You're not that wild.
No, I'm not at all.
You're very conservative, aren't you? You're rather demure.
Are you in a relationship?
Yeah, I have a partner for a while.
How long?
Long time.
Long time partner.
Yeah.
So you didn't get to screw around with any Hollywood stars? And
Well, our fans don't want to have sex with us. They want to be friends with us.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't think I ooze like Mr. Sexual Excitement.
Don't say that. Don't say that to me. I'm sensing something between us. Are you insane?
That's true.
That's right.
That's why I have to keep my glasses on, my sunglasses on, because I keep staring.
Same guy ever for all this time? Nothing exciting? No orgies? Nothing? I pictured you were out there having a party. Well, you were jumping around on stage. I figured something was going on.
Well, I think people think, well, I still will get up and dance on a table, but I think people think I just party every night.
It's a man who would grab a xylophone on stage and start banging away on it.
Yeah.
That's got to mean something.
That's
right. I know, sorry.
This Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing. I mean, when you think about it, who really cares? Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It doesn't really matter.
We're not in it, so
but you're not in it.
I don't care.
But you would like to be in it.
Yeah, if it happens, it happens. But we're in the Georgia Music Hall of Fame, and that's been around a lot longer. And
why are you not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? You certainly have the hit records. You have a big following. You guys.
We've influenced a lot more people than half those groups.
Absolutely. So what's the rub?
We don't attract the rich lawyers who buy the tables.
Well, that's true.
I think that's a lot of it.
Well,
no,
maybe
seriously.
It is. John Lennon himself said he was inspired to start recording music again after he heard Rock Lobster.
Yes.
He was in a dance club and he heard it.
Yeah, he liked the beat and how crazy it was. And then when Cindy does that, wild vocal, that's definitely inspired by Yoko. And I think something registered. He said, Yoko, it's time. And
they went ahead and did it. What happened between you and Sirius? Now, you used to host a radio show here, right?
Yes. Well, I think they had a budget cut, and I was the one.
You're the guy they cut?
Yeah.
You're the budget cut.
One of the budget cuts. I felt really bad because I really got into my show. I had a celebrity guest every week, and it was always Madison.
So you played records on your show?
I would actually find the records to play. Because there was a computer that had a listing, and I realized, to make my show different, I wrote all my copy, and you could still see me buying bags of records because at the time, the record store around the corner from my apartment, you could get records for 10 cents.
Right.
And since I helped them price the rare ones, they would let me look, and I just say, I'll take this bag, and this bag, because it was all 12-inch
So you were playing stuff that wasn't even in the computer?
And a lot of it will never be, probably. A lot of it, that's what I mean, a lot of vinyl will never be on CD.
So who told you were fired? How does one fire you from
Well, they didn't. They just said they weren't going to renew my contract just because they couldn't afford me, not that I was that expensive.
Right.
And I had a good following.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, what can you do? That's showbiz.
That's showbiz.
That's showbiz. So are you a very wealthy man as a result of being in the B-52s, having hit songs?
No, I'm not wealthy.
You're not a rich rock star?
No, we like I said, we only started making money after Cosmic Thing. I live pretty modestly. I mean, I'm not broke, but I can't retire.
Did you have to split the publishing and all that with how many people? Like, who wrote Rock Lobster?
Well, I came up with the lyrics and stuff, but we all write different things at different times. But I think that's what keeps a band together. Besides being friends,
right.
If you share everything equally, you stay. It just makes everything fair.
So you're
I mean, I may not sing on something, but I would promote the record or whatever. Or like I would write something and Cindy would sing it. Or Cindy writes things and I sing them.
So you're not saying you're still a waiter, are you? You're
No,
ready to give that up. You're not delivering meals on wheels.
I'm comfortable.
You're comfortable. You're able to live, and you're telling me
what
that,
happened to the group, though?
Yeah, where is
We're still
everybody?
together.
You are still together.
We're right now, we don't have a publicist. Luckily, the Superions have a publicist like Josh Bloom.
This is your new project, which I'm going to get to.
Yeah. No, the Beats don't have like constant, $6,000 a month. Forget it.
Right.
But we do like 50, 60 shows a year or more around the country, and we have a live album we're mixing right now.
Oh, good. Okay. So your last album wasn't a big seller, so that does it. So they have to sort of.
Well, people downloaded it for free. It did well.
The whole record business is in the toilet because how does a guy if you had to go into the business now, you'd be ruined. I mean,
I don't know how people do it now. You have to just do it on Pro Tools.
Right.
And somehow get it out there. You got to start playing. I don't know how people do it.
Because even if you have a hit record, most of this stuff is exchanged for free now. and it's
yeah, people
hard to
just
sell.
download it for free. I mean, we had a lot of our stuff put, somebody stole a CD and put it on LimeWire. People started downloading it. So, you just got to...
So it's difficult to actually rack up sales at this point.
Yeah, we're very lucky because we still have a good fan base, and we tour a lot.
So the band split everything equally?
Yes.
Even those that didn't write the music shared in the publishing and all of that?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, we all pretty much write all different things. The girls come up with their harmonies.
Where are those girls? What's going on with them, and what happened with them sexually? Are they putting out for anyone? I like that.
Yes, and he's putting out for her husband.
How boring. What a shame, yeah.
And is mom to 2 kids, and Kate has her partner up in Woodstock.
Oh, yeah? Were they pretty wild sexually for a while during the B-52s?
They were both very popular.
Yeah, I bet. And you never were persuaded to bang them once in a while, just on the road, and just see what it's like to be with a girl?
No, we're like, brothers and sisters. We're all just
you should have banged them.
Well, in hindsight.
you and your partner could have brought them into the bedroom at least and let them do a few things. You should have thought about it.
Well.
All right, so now the B-52s are sort of, they're there, but now why'd you start this new band?
It just happened. I have these friends my friends Noah and Dan in Orlando, I turned them on to lounge music and tiki music.
Tiki music? Well, what the hell is that? You should be a judge on American Idol. Lounge music and tiki music.
Well, the stuff they play at, like, fake Hawaiian restaurants.
Right.
Like Trader Vic's.
Do you collect that kind of music? You like that?
Like Martin Denny and all that.
You really like listening to that, too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me hear this. The band now is called the ''Superions''.
Yes.
And the ''Superions'', did you name the band? Are you the leader of the band?
Well, I named us the Del Morons. They came up with music, and it became totally New Island. I went in the bathroom, and that had good acoustics. Right. And they also have this lovebird who's in the record, totally New Island. But if I'm in the room with the Pro Tools, Mr. Bird's in the room too, and if he sees me, he rattles the cage so that I let him out.
How many guys are in this band, the Superior?
3.
3 people, that's it. We got a drummer?
No, it's Pro Tools, keyboards, and drum machine. It's all electronic.
Let me hear what you're up to here. All right. Let's see here. This ain't no tiki music.
Well, we do disco, tiki.
It's dance. It's feel-good music.
Yeah.
There's no bummers here.
No.
You dance to this.
It's all tongue-in-cheek.
You ever see me dance?
No, go ahead.
I'm a professional dancer.
Hi, everybody. Gee, it's great to be here at the disco. Let me tell you what happened to me the other day.
I'm trying to think of the lyrics as I do it. Seriously, I would just come in for this.
You just riff off the top of your head.
Standing in line, feeling nervous, waiting my time. Then a large can fell from my coat, so I shouted before they took note. Who threw that ham at me?
What?
Who threw that ham at me?
That's a party.
Hey, please, did anyone see? Who threw that ham at me?
Yeah, we're going from number 1 hit.
Wait a second. What made you think of someone throwing a ham? Did someone throw a ham at you?
No, it's a... Well, see, we just... we take different ideas, different material from most people. I don't know why.
It's totally original.
Yeah.
Why not prepare before you go in the studio? Why do you have to riff the lyrics right off the top of your head?
Because I'm not prepared. It's all of a sudden they say, we came up with more music. And and actually this one is based on an urban legend, and it turns out a lot of people have heard it, where this overweight lady's at the grocery store, and she's shoplifting a canned ham. And she's walking out, and all of a sudden it falls, and she just turns around and yells, "Who threw that ham at me?"
I see. All right. Well,
so that's material for us.
That's the single, huh?
That's our new single.
All right. Who threw that ham? Is it hard? At this point, like in your life, you've done it all. You've been in a hit band. All life. Is it hard to get started with a whole new band again? Like at some point, does it all get old for you?
Or is it inspiring?
Well, I mean, obviously we're having a good time. I mean, who else would sing about throwing a ham and then doing the disco garbage can?
Who Threw the Ham at Me is the new single. The Superions' new self-titled album is available on iTunes. And for more information in general, you can go to myspace.com/thesuperions and check out Fred's brand new band and find out what's going on with them. Well, let me tell you something.
Do you think anybody ever gets tired of making music, Howard?
Well, I'm writing 3.
Yes, I do. At some point, at some point you start to, like maybe it just feels ridiculous after a while.
What we're doing is pretty ridiculous, but we're having a great time doing it.
As long as you're having fun, that's what I mean.
Yeah, we're writing 3 albums right now.
Wow.
3 albums?
Halloween, Christmas, and a regular one. Well, regular.
I myself am a avant-garde musician.
Oh, good.
I've actually made avant-garde music.
Have you heard his
Have you ever heard
music?
any of my stuff?
I heard your first. A friend of mine has your first comedy album.
Forget that album. I'm talking about my music.
No, I
Fred,
haven't.
play some of my avant-garde.
dig it. Okay.
You think you're out there? You're normal
Maybe
compared to me.
this will inspire you into a new direction.
I'm going to show you some stuff that's going to hit you right over the head. That you were getting. Forget hams flying around. Listen to this. Fred, play some of my avant-garde.
I'm still looking for it. This
Oh,
is so
dear.
avant-garde.
Where'd you bury it?
I think they took it out of the computer. Same thing with half the records you played. It's not often that I get to play my music for someone
Well,
who
you should have let
understands.
me play it on my show when I had my show.
I should have sent this to you because you're probably the only person who can understand this.
You might like this.
I've been ridiculed for this kind of music, but it's avant-garde. I mean, this is where we get in the
we
studio.
were ridiculed, and we don't.
This is what you feel.
That's right. What is it, Gary?
It's on Gary page 1 in white.
Thank God. Thank God is right.
Yeah, thank God.
Well,
Don't want to lose this music.
This one is called. What is the name of this?
Maybe you'll get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame before me.
This is called Home.
Home?
Home. You ready? Uh-huh. All right. I recorded this several years ago. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
Everybody play what you want.
You can sing whatever you want to.
I like it.
It's not bad, is it?
I like it.
If that doesn't really suit you, you say you're like, this is called Home 2. Listen to this.
I like it.
You like it? Finally, I meet somebody who has some taste around here.
Hello.
I mean, the
Why
thing
not?
goes on for hours, actually.
We
I wrote that in one
Yeah,
day.
you don't know when it ends.
You know, it shouldn't end.
By the way,
and then in a disco beat.
It's number 18,013 on the alternative charts. That still,
well,
to
you know,
this
it might
day.
be on the. Put it out. It'll be on Amazon in a minute.
There you go.
Yeah,
Did you want to play in beat?
Play and beat a little bit because he's a man. You like it?
I think it's hysterical.
It's just to make people happy.
I've heard records like this. You know.
I know. Believe me, I
In
know.
a different
they ripped me
vein.
off. That Yoko ripped me off.
Well, but they sing too. I mean, they're serious.
Where are you living now? You live in Georgia?
I live in New York City, and I live out on Long Island.
Long Island. Where you got a place in the Hamptons or something?
Yeah, but I got it when it was cheap.
When it was cheap. So you're still out there.
Yeah.
And you hang out and you keep a low key lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's it. Nobody
Yeah.
even you just mind your own business. And then you get the Superions.
I still like going to thrift stores and busy with the Superions.
Very good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
All right. The great Fred Schneider. I'm a fan of yours. And
well, I'm a fan of your music now too.
Thank you. And we look
Don't
forward.
encourage him.
I want a copy.
It's very hard to get.
That sounded like me on the trumpet. That's about as far as I got.
I don't think this is even on vinyl.
That actually was. We're in the middle of writing this one. This one is a protest against the war in Iraq. Yeah. This is my statement on Iraq. It's a heavy thing.
I like the squirrel.
Yeah. The squirrel, well, you get it. I don't have to explain it. If I have to explain it, then you don't get it. Listen, who threw the ham at me? The Superions are out there. They're doing their thing.
And our vinyl comes out this week.
Vinyl?
Yes.
How many people can play vinyl, though?
Lots of kids are buying vinyl now.
They are.
The vinyl and the hard copy CDs out there.
You still have your record player? You still have the...
Oh, yeah.
You do?
All my friends do.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, then you can't be friends, huh?
Yeah, we can't be friends. I threw all that shit
I mean,
right out
where
the
are you
window.
going to find the complete oeuvre of Mrs. Miller?
You're a fan of Mrs. Miller?
Yeah, I love her.
Is that the Mrs. Miller who stood up in the Ed Sullivan?
Yes.
That Mrs. Miller?
She had like 5 albums.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah,
she had
6
albums.
albums. Yeah, 6 albums.
You should have brought that here with you today.
Next time.
Is that the kind of stuff you were playing on your show?
No, I played new wave dance music, and then I just made up just ridiculous scripts.
When you buy 5 records of Mrs. Miller, it's not as a goof, like so you can have it around the house. You actually sit and listen to it.
Yeah.
Like you'll put it on and say,
What
hey.
kind of music did she make?
Well, she was like the original off-key crazy singer.
Oh.
Who went commercial.
Uh-huh.
There were plenty more of them.
No wonder you like my music. I think I'm insane.
Yeah, check out Mrs. Miller.
The Superions' new self-titled album is available on iTunes. And for more information, you go to myspace.com/The Superions. Fred Schneider, everybody. We'll be back right after these words. Thanks, Fred. Great meeting you.
My pleasure. Thank
All right,
you.
we'll be back after this.
Fred.
Yes.
How'd it go?
It went excellent. That was fun.
Now, what do you think of Howard's music?
I liked it. I'm a nut. I like that sort of thing.
Do you think he's going in the right direction with that
Yes,
stuff?
he needs to pursue it. And they add vocals.
He needed vocals.
Well, no, after a while, I kept expecting, to hear somebody sing or talk. I like spoken word.
So he's on the right track to.
Yes.
Awesome.
I want a copy.
So how was it meeting Howard?
That was
this
great.
is like the.
I was on
before,
25 years ago.
But it's been a long time.
Yes, but I was on with Tina and Chris from Talking Heads, and Tina was pregnant, so everyone just talked about her breasts and breast milk, except me.
So you had a good time?
Yeah, I really did have a good time.
Awesome. All right, thank you for stopping by.
Okay, thank you.
One of our guys is, I hope I get this right. I think he's our lighting guy, 𝗪𝗪.
Mm-hmm.
He announced he's leaving the show so that he can ride his bicycle around the world for 3 years.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, I just caught wind about this.
Who is he? I don't even know who 𝗪𝗪 is.
You don't know 𝗪𝗪?
Oh, come on. Like, you
𝗪𝗪,
do.
of course.
What does he look like? Before he walks in here, describe him to me.
𝗪𝗪?
Yes.
He looks like a Polish guy. See?
Get out of here.
𝗪𝗪.
Oh, you don't know 𝗪𝗪 any more than I do.
He looks like a 𝗪𝗪.
I'm a 𝗪𝗪.
𝗪𝗪, let me ask you something. The reason I find that weird, like, how old a guy are you?
25.
All right. How the hell do you have the money to, like, give up your job here? You got a pretty good job, lighting and all that stuff. And,
I have an
hey,
excellent job.
Nobody busts your balls here. I mean, it's not like there's a whole lot of lighting to do. It's the same
Yeah,
stupid
you don't
set every day.
have Christian Bale screaming at you.
Yeah, I mean, what is the... Yeah, like I get upset about my lighting. Like, do you ever have to... Like, how hard is your job? It's not that hard, right?
It's...
What do you
I
have to
think
do?
the difficult part is working with 𝗪𝗪.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why? Just listening to his politics?
Yeah, a little bit.
You're fired.
But I'm just saying, it's not like a set where you have to change it every day and change the lighting and get ready for bands all the time and all that kind of thing. I mean, the lighting's pretty well set, right?
The day-to-day stuff is pretty easy.
Yeah.
When we get a band and stuff,
right?
We set up something special.
So how is it you can take off 3 years from your job and bike around the world? Like, I don't get it.
Well, with all the free time that we get, when the studio's dark and you take off,
yeah,
I'll be doing smaller trips to kind of get ready this year, and I'm working through this year.
Yeah.
But with the chance that you'll be leaving at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I started to look to the future and say,
I'm going to ride my bike around the world.
And this trip kind of developed. So
can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I got to tell you something. As a career guy, you're at the age 25 is when you should be developing your career. I mean, listen, I'm not going to be so much of a narcissist where I say you have to do everything I did. But it seems to me if you're going to develop a career, to take 3 years away from your career and to just bicycle.
Unless you're like making a documentary. I mean, what are you doing?
It's I'm doing a research project on organic farms and sustainable farming systems. And
how do you get paid for that?
What are you going to do with this research?
You're researching organic farms?
Yeah.
Like what are you going to find out?
I'm traveling from farm to farm across the U.S. and then flying to New Zealand, Australia, and going through Southeast Asia and wherever the hell I'm going from there.
And you want to learn farming?
And I'm going to learn farming techniques, and I'm promoting going green, healthy lifestyles.
But now, I don't even understand this. Why not work on a farm?
Because I also want to see the world. I want to travel. I want to see how the techniques differ from place to place, how people across the United States are making the effort to be sustainable. In their
So
practices.
is this an effort to increase awareness?
Yes, it is.
What do you have, rich parents?
No, not at all.
Because sometimes my kids will say stuff to me, and then I laugh, and then they, like, the other day, Ashley said to me, Dad, I might go live in the Bahamas after I get out of college. I go, oh, really? What are you going to do there? She goes, I don't know, maybe work or so. I go, they always test you kids,
Right.
I go, maybe work.
You'll definitely work.
You'll definitely work.
Because I'm not supporting you.
Like, if my kids came home and said they wanted a bicycle ride across the world for 3 years, I'd be bummed out. Like, I'd be like, well, how are you planning on doing that? Who's paying for that? How do you pay for that?
I have some savings that I've built up. I'm saving a lot this year.
Oh, yeah? How much you got in savings? Do you mind me asking?
In savings right now,
7,000.
We'll say 30 grand.
30 grand.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so the 30 grand could last you 3 years because all you've been doing is biking.
Right. I mean, you're not going to have a lot of overhead.
Living in New York, I sold my car. I've been looking for sponsorships. I actually got sponsored by a bike shop here in town.
Really?
Yeah.
And they pay to have you go do that, and you?
They gave me a discount on gear and stuff like that, and they're working with me to put everything together. Sid's Bikes in New York here.
Wow.
Now,
Sounds crazy, man.
are you going to backpack and tent and all of that stuff?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, boy.
I got saddlebags for the bike.
Saddlebags.
And,
yeah.
I heard, well, first of all, I heard that he hopes to write a book from the whole experience, but then the guys were telling me he's got a pretty cute, serious girlfriend. So is she
What
going
is
with
she
you?
doing?
she's finishing up her grad degree in education right now.
And is she going to go with you?
She is.
Oh, okay.
I'm biking across the country when she finishes up her degree, and she's going to meet me in San Francisco, and she's going to fly out with me. She's got a bike and everything too.
I see.
And
but you're leaving her behind for a couple of months.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
I don't know. What do your parents think of this?
They think I'm crazy. They support it, but they think I'm a little nuts.
Yeah, I see. I'm just kidding. Hey, this is a bunch of hippie bullshit.
Well, see, I know people who've done this. I mean, I know of them because they write books. And I don't know of the people who do it and nothing happens. I only know the people who make a book out of it and get on national television.
Yeah.
So, why would you be an expert in organic farming? You don't know anything about farming. But you just figure at the end of 3 years you'll know something?
From riding a bike past them.
Yeah. If you were my son, I'd taser you. Honestly. I would just taser you, and then you wouldn't go. You'd have to stay home.
You'd lock him up.
Yeah, I would. I'd lock him up. I'd have him institutionalized. Listen to me. You're crazy.
Yeah.
What is this?
Well,
I mean, you don't even know anything about farming.
My interest was in the tools, techniques, and technologies used. I've worked in the trades since I was a little kid.
Right.
The trades of what?
I've been a plumber, a carpenter, a painter.
Oh, I see.
So you have some background.
I can weld. I do carpentry. And now I work with electricity every day,
So you're looking to see what tools are used.
Yeah, what tools are used.
And, that sounds like bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's an easier way. You could just call.
Yeah. Out of all the guys who need to bike around the world, I think Jason Kaplan or...
They're not biking anywhere.
Or Ganji, some of our heavier guys.
Well, you could say that's one of the other facets is...
health.
Health. Is that, I'm helping people realize what's in the food system, how the agricultural system works here in the United States.